looks as though it's heading Mexico's way. Oh, it certainly is now.
From time to time, just step into the... Oh!
But there's nowhere to hide.
And there it is.
Declaring the winner by knockout.
Welcome back to the Reupload podcast, but this isn't a usual Reupload podcast. This is what we're calling The Box, episode 1.
In the box, baby.
In the box.
The box.
So I'm going to add a new intro as well, I've just thought. I'm going to do like a knockout sign, and the winner by knockout, and then straight into the episode.
Oh yeah, I rate that, man.
So if you don't know who this is the other guest that hasn't been back on, but he's finally on from episode 1.
You might recognise me. I'm the most viewed person on his YouTube channel.
He is. He's also great mind, or he knows his sports.
Yes, sir. Love my sports.
Knows boxing. Because that's what
Love it.
the show's going to mainly be about. Bit of UFC, I thought as well. But
yeah. No, that's so good, man.
But hey, something different, something new. So
but it's a good to be honest, it's good, especially now, with all the stuff that's just happened in the previous fights, and then when you put in Kamaru Usman getting shin kicked to the face, bro, by Leon Edwards. Ooh.
Hey, it's going to be if not everybody might not like the combat sports side of things, fine. But the growing world, and especially now there's all the influencer boxing, and you're having your favorite YouTuber who's getting knocked out possibly, or doing the knocking out, and then obviously we still got UFC fans who seems like the world loves UFC at the moment, and that's what we are ourselves,
man. Especially after UFC Paris.
Oh yeah. With, Tai Tuivasa.
Yeah, bro, that's my guy, man. That's what Western banger from Western Sydney.
I follow two Australian UFC fighters.
Yeah,
it's him. Oh no, I don't think I follow
Alex.
I don't know if I follow him. I follow I've met one UFC fighter. This guy named oh my god, what's his name? Oh, he's in the light heavyweight division. Oh my god, he's Australian. He's got the fucking. I'll show you a picture.
The light heavyweight division.
Yeah, you know the dude as well.
Oh yeah, probably.
Jimmy Crute.
Yeah.
So I met him at Beach Road Hotel. This is like last year when the Australian this year Australian Open was on.
Oh yeah.
He was off his head. Got kicked out and everything, but he was doing shoeies and shit.
That's so good.
And he comes up to me, we were sitting next to him, and I'm walking over, and I'm like, we go sit down. I'm like, is anybody sitting there? Yeah, sweet. And then I'm like I was with Luke Palmer, and I'm like to Luke, I'm like, I swear I know that guy from somewhere. I don't know where he is. And then someone said,
I remember you put that on your story, didn't you?
I did, mate. Yeah. So
I remember now.
Yeah, what happened was I was like, his name's I remember some white name. I can't remember what it is. I thought it was Jimmy or maybe Steve or some shit.
Close, yeah.
And then I googled his name, and I was like Jimmy Crute. And then I was like, fuck, he's a UFC fighter. He was the dude. Do you remember? Because it was everyone on social media. He got kicked with a leg kick, and then he's it looked like he broke his leg or some shit, but it was some nerve thing.
Then,
because at that fight he was ranked 14th in the division, and then I don't think he's fought since then, or if he has, I think he lost. Maybe.
I'm not too up to date with him.
Yeah, me
but I do love my Tai Tuivasa, Bam Bam, and my Volkanovski as well. So
quickly before we get into how the show's gonna go, tell us what's been going with yourself since.
Oh, bro,
we were just looking this up. It's been 10 months and 1 day since you were last on.
It's nuts. Yeah, no, I've just guess I've just been working, work and footy.
Were you at
the
Audi?
Season finished. Yeah, Audi and Kirui. So
were you there last year at that time?
Yes, I was. Yeah. So if any of you find yourself in Kirui, just pop into Audi. I'm more than likely to be there because I kind of live there at the moment. So
hit my boy up.
I work too many hours. I need a break. Yeah. But no, it's good. It's good. I enjoy the staff that I work with and the people I work with, and they get good hours, real good pay, and my boss is awesome. So I'm just cruising at the moment, and now just playing footy, or off season now. So.
Mate, so he's playing basketball. He's joined the Light Skins and Co. Yep.
Well, back again with the Light Skins and Co. It's been a long time.
We're the Co, but that's all right though.
It's fine. Yeah, we're ethnic. It's all good.
Couple ethnics.
When the Jew and Samoan combine, no one can be.
Bro, we should have called ourselves the ethnics.
Ethnics, yeah.
Because everyone's ethnic.
Jason, Ty,
me, Will's ethnic.
Yes.
What?
Oh, who's the little Asian guy?
That's
Oggy.
Nelson,
Asian.
Yeah. You got Oggy, I think he's South American or something. I think he's Argentinian. He looks Argentinian.
Yeah.
And then you got
your cousin's boyfriend.
He's Welsh.
Oh, is he?
That's not really ethnic though.
Hey, you know what? He's white, so we'll take that. We'll take that.
But his name's like not normal, so it's like we'll give it to him.
It's fine. Yes.
We'll give him the ethnic pass.
Yes.
But we should have called Ethnic and Co.
Go.
But
That's so good. Yeah, literally Australia multicultural.
it is though, mate. Bunch
That's
of
so
non.
good.
So like, I got to be the generic white person in the team. That's alright. That's alright.
Yeah. Yes.
That's all good. But hey,
That's good.
moving on, man. Moving on. Where should we tackle this first? I think a bit of something that's taken the WOD crazy, especially with like KSI and fucking Jake Paul. The good old influencer boxing. So you've seen now what they do. So it's like.
Oh, well, you go.
So it's how it's like a proper like sanctioned thing. So it's like it's the ICB and they go for like they fight for like titles and shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
So they've got actual belts now, and like it's influencer boxing belts or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Championship boxing. I think it's something like that.
Yeah, it's but it's pretty cool. Like they're actually fighting for a purpose now.
Exactly.
And it's not just to make a big name for yourself. Make sure like your ego's through the roof or whatever. Like you hold a belt.
I know. It's actually
and now people want that belt. It's not just saying, "Oh, I think I can beat you up." It's like now I'm going to beat you up for the belt. So it's like,
you're
there's
right.
a point to it. And man, like honestly, far out, how crazy, eh? Social gloves, Misfits, bro, everything,
mate.
Man.
Fucking Deji Mayweather possibly in the works.
Bro, honestly, yeah.
It seems confirmed.
It's gonna be a one-sided beatdown, but
I don't know.
See, look.
It's if Floyd is angry. I feel like if Floyd is pissed off about the Logan Paul thing, how he still won that fight if it went on points, but his expedition, the same thing is going to happen with Deji because no one's going to sanction Floyd Mayweather.
But
actually, they probably could, to be fair.
But you analyse Deji and Fuzi's fight, and I'll go into this, right? Fuzi, fair play to him. He's got a big heart. He's got a massive chin. A guy can cop punches in the face.
Doesn't have a nose though.
But yeah, it doesn't obviously. He's like Voldemort, mate. Yeah.
It's so fucked.
But no, he's slow, and fighting like for Deji was all over him. Deji looked like a pro against him because he understood the distance so well. He knew how to get that spacing, so then when Fuzi threw, all he had to do was just lean and then counter.
He might have been the most technical fighter on that card, and that's like over someone like I think the King Kenny Sensei fight was definitely the best fight on the card.
Yes, that was. Oh, Sensei, man, come on!
But he got robbed.
He got robbed.
I
don't know what's happening, man. They just love Kenny.
Poor Kenny, because fucking if you didn't, what was the other Showstar? The Showstar card when he bought. Was that I think that was a co-main event.
Yes.
Again, same thing.
Yep.
But then I don't. FaZe is cool and all, but I like the British YouTubers more. So I wanted Kenny to win. Beta Squad are like fucking sick.
Bro, they're goated, man.
They're fucking great. The videos are so good.
Hey, bro, did you see Nico's one where he was in the...
No, I know. He was in the prime. It was in the KSI bottle. Yeah. That's mental as...
Mental. I was like, man, that's so... I thought that KSI had all planned that. And I realised it was a whole ordeal.
You seen that? Reddit. Did you see the Reddit video?
Yeah, I saw
it. Mental.
You got some white guy to do it.
Yeah, I know, some fucking... And then, who the fuck thinks of that?
That's like, honestly, his thought process is nuts. The thoughts behind like those videos, second to none.
Like what's gonna happen next? Like you want to get in.
How is he gonna top that?
Because he only likes, but then he likes to get into all the social media ones. But then he really only cares about the KSI ones. So I don't know.
He calls them knowledge.
Yeah, no, fucking, it's
so
great.
good.
Should we start from the bottom of the card and then walk away up? Okay, so Misfits in a hole killed it, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
The first influencer boxing card would have actually been interested in every fight.
100%. I completely agree with you. And I think like they've done so well promoting it. They've done so well, even with KSI, having Alex Wasabi pull out. That was rough.
Wasabi.
I think they still managed to do really well with all the other fights because it wasn't just KSI's fights.
Yeah.
And they made that known. It was every fight. Every fight had something incredible about it. From Slim to Deji, to Salt Puppy.
Oh mate, the fucking 1-2, bro.
He was killer, man.
That's
He
why
was killer.
I like. Who was first? No, okay, it was KSI. We'll just go through it, eh? Let's just go through
KSI and
So
Swartz.
KSI Swans, which we all knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, well, Swarm's only had, 2 weeks to train?
I think it wasn't even that.
Yeah,
I think
and-
it might have been 10 days.
Fair play to him. Like, anyone who steps in the ring, man, fair play to him. If they're going to stand up to it.
The punch when he goes like this, and then he does the fucking spin.
He does like he throws it like he's in the street, so he goes.
That's a finish.
It's like a little like.
You have to give respect to him. Like, the thing is, he never seen boxing training. I feel like I don't want to be that guy, but I feel like, hypothetically, if I was in that situation, I would have done better.
Maybe,
I would have.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
because I've done boxing training.
So have I.
I've done boxing training, so
I would.
I would get fucked. KSI would have.
For
KSI would
me,
knock me out.
If I get give me like a training camp for a couple months, I would gladly go up against any YouTube boxer, bro. I would so want to do that.
Say I would as well. I want to get big on this and then get into the boxing.
I would love to get into it, bro. But like, I'd have to, get a bigger name and like.
That's what we're saying.
make
We
a
gotta,
name for
we
myself
gotta, we
and-
gotta build this fucking the box, mate. We're gonna get those fucking. We're gonna start calling out people.
That's
every
so because
episode.
I've told you before, like I would do one boxing fight for like $100 million.
Oh,
and
really?
I would go, and it would be pro, like one pro boxing fight, $100 million, sell out like the biggest arena
That'd
in the
be
world,
mental.
and then just go ham. Like I don't care if I get beat up, but I just want to I want to be in that environment. I want to know what that feels like, and the payday would be
What was the thought ever to like do boxing?
100%. Yeah,
Yeah, see, I'm the same. I had this period when I was injured and I couldn't play basketball, but the physio was like, do something else.
Yeah.
Because do something like light exercise. Not even light, do like mid exercise, not when you're gonna
Yeah.
go and like re-tear your ankle.
Yeah.
So they had boxing classes at the gym, so I was
Yeah.
like, fuck it. And then I was super invested. I was boxing. I would go to the gym and box every day.
That's so good, eh?
And then I got back into basketball and I haven't. I put the boxing gloves on for the first time a couple of days ago because I was like, fuck. 'Cause I got a main right hook. You saw the
I rate
video.
that, eh?
You saw the. You
Well, I can still punch harder. Mind you, I do weigh
you definitely
40
can.
kilos heavier than me. So,
Because I'm getting the weight down. I'm gonna get to. I might be able to get in KSI's weight division.
right, let's see. If I can get to like, oh man, I would have to lose like
You'll be,
30-something kilos, bro. That would be mental.
but you in heavyweight would be cool. Like you versus.
I would love
a
to go
Ruiz,
heavyweight.
a Ruiz fight.
Bro, I would just slug against Ruiz, man. I
Yeah.
would gladly.
Because
slug
Ruiz would
against
weigh
him.
what, like He'd weigh like 260.
Yeah, something like that. I think.
No,
yeah,
man, that sounds
he's-
heavy. Maybe like
No,
245.
he's 245. I
Yeah,
think. But
that
you
sounds
got to
right.
remember he's short and stocky, and he loves a scrap.
Yeah.
And I would gladly just go up against that guy and just stand in his zone and just pound
Yeah,
away.
yeah.
eh? Like that's like because I got a mean shit on me because I did we had one boxing sort of like bout like a spar
Yeah.
me at footy
Yeah.
and it was after training and it went for a minute head guards on
Yeah.
and it was about the heavyweights me and the other prop in our team although he was like a reserve prop
Yeah.
and then I was going up against him and we were just throwing haymakers. They said you're only allowed to throw straights, so we were throwing haymakers. No head movement, nothing, bro. I was getting punched in the face and I was punching him back. I was throwing him mad overhand rights, like.
Mate, that's all it is,
I was,
bro.
I was like, oh wait, I have feet. I need to move. so I started like dancing around, and he started like bobbing and weaving and leaned right back and everything. And I was like, yeah, all right, sweet. So I remember I clipped him.
Yeah.
And he slipped. But I made it sort of seem like I knocked him down. Yeah, he slipped. I shocked him, I think, with the punch. So I clipped him with my right hand, and he slipped. And I stood over him,
What
and
up?
everyone was going crazy. 20 seconds left in the fight, he gets up, and we're just slugging away.
Yeah.
At the end of it, I was gassed because it's a minute of just throwing haymakers.
yeah.
That was it. Like I was done, bro.
It's still mental, though.
It was so much fun, and that's like sort of for me, where I was like, man. You can sit down on the couch and think, oh, I could have done this, I could have done that. But when you do it,
Yeah, that's
something different,
bruh,
bro.
same way I thought. The thing is with my weight is like I'm too small for like who fights cruiserweight? I feel like I would struggle in cruiserweight.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't have to be a light heavyweight, but I weigh in pounds. I'm 195 in pounds.
Okay, I'm like 290.
290. So you heavyweight. I like you,
290 something, yeah, bro. That's heavier. Just to put that into perspective, that's heavier than Tyson Fury, who's 6'10", 6'11",
crazy.
280 pounds.
Mate, you're fucking muscle though. You know, fucking when he was coming back for the who did he fight? The first Wilder fight. No, he fought someone else before Wilder.
Before that, yeah.
Who did he fight before Wilder?
I can't remember. Some
Ortiz?
little white guy.
He fight Ortiz?
No, don't think so.
No, he
oh, was
hasn't.
it? No.
I can't remember.
It was
Anyway.
some little
yeah, it
white
was.
guy.
It was some white dude. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
He was 325 pounds or some
Yeah.
shit.
And then for that Wilder fight,
For you people who don't know pounds, it's like 160 kilos.
yeah,
I think it's a bit less.
he
150 maybe.
no, 130 something kilos is 300 pounds.
So it's probably like
140 something.
Yeah, something like that.
So that's a lot of weight.
He's a
That's
big
a
fucker.
lot of weight moving around.
Because
the
he
ring.
fights at 270, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
Yeah, just around 270.
70,
And
yeah.
when he fought against Wilder the first time, I think he was 260.
Was he that
Does
light?
that sound right?
That
Because
sounds right.
He was
I feel like
light.
he was lighter in the first
But
one, yeah.
then he put on weight because he saw something in that Wilder fight. I'm going way back here.
Yeah.
He saw in the 12th round, the final round where he got knocked out.
Yeah.
He came back, and what he did was he brought the fight to Wilder because he was walking him down, and he ended up winning the rest of that round because he started walking him down, and he realised, if I put on weight, I don't have to be afraid of his right hand. I can just walk him down.
The thing
That's
is about
what he
Wilder,
did.
he's so unorthodox. All he's got is the right hand.
He's got one like haymaker that can just.
I really hate to say this.
Oh,
Anthony Joshua would beat him. Because he's.
Oh, you reckon? See,
I don't think he hasn't. Because the thing is, Joshua's going to get. I love. Obviously, this is bias.
Yeah.
He's not going to beat Tyson Fury. The deal is supposedly signed.
yeah, it is. Yeah, but he's going to get his cheeks clapped, bro.
I think even. I really want to see Usyk.
I want to see Usyk Tyson Fury.
Because I don't know how that. Because the 6 inches, I think, would be really. When was he? Because Usyk's 6'3", I think.
Yes, that sounds about right.
6'3",
Yeah.
and then what's Fury?
6'10".
6'10".
Yeah.
So I feel like it would. The thing, the inside. I don't know if he's good enough on the. He's good. He's like obviously he's probably the best fighter on the inside.
On the
game.
inside, yeah,
But
absolutely.
like against 6'10",
Right.
Probably the
and
best.
against the most technical 6'10" fighter in the world.
probably the best pound.
One of
Either him or Canelo, best pound for pound fighters
like, I think they put them both top 3, and even though Canelo's just come from a loss
against Bivol. Yeah.
you know,
The thing is, he looked bad. He did not look. I think he just wasn't used to the weight because I think he's gonna. So this is where we keep fucking switching topics.
yeah, I know. Alright, let's stick to Misfits.
Misfits.
eh?
Okay, we'll get through
Alright.
Misfits. Okay,
So
YouTube boxing scene. So we got the Misfit cards happen. KSI against Wasabi. Obviously that fell out, and then
yeah,
it was
KSI
Swarms. And then he was like wanted more of a challenge, which was I think that was great. And then the fucking neo-Nazi.
yeah, the Paella, what's his name?
Oh god, I don't know what
Something like that.
there's some fucking neo-Nazi dude with the. He said like some Hitler shit on his.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All he cared about was getting hit in the back of the head.
Yeah. No. Before even Benito fight it, he's meant to fight someone else.
Oh, who was that?
Some Nazi dude.
Oh, really?
He like a Nazi tattoo.
I was gonna say it's weird for a Mexican to be neo-Nazi.
No. Yeah, no. I was some fucking white Polish dude, and they found out, and then the KSI like fired the matchmakers because this dude was a fucking idiot. And then Pineda.
Yeah, Pineda.
Fucking
yeah.
Pineda. So let's start with the first fight. KSI.
So KSI Swarms. Let's talk about it. For Swarms, man, I'm so proud of him. He's done crazy good.
What
for
did he
a
last?
couple of weeks.
2 rounds. 2 rounds.
2 rounds, yeah.
KSI should have knocked him out in the first round.
KSI was just warming up. You could see it.
Yeah.
You could see it, and it's hard to. I understand. Like it looked like KSI was just trying to set up the perfect shot.
Yeah, he was.
And
He
it's
wants to-
hard when someone runs away from you.
Exactly.
It really is because you can't predict their movements if they're running away and if they're constantly showing you the back of their head. You know, and that's what Swarms was doing. And Swarms knew the only way he can survive is run away.
Hey, respect to him. He lasted a full round.
He lasted a full round
With
against
a dude
KSI.
that's been training. When his first fight was in 2018,
against
so
a
for
dude,
4 years.
against a dude that beat Logan Paul. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Logan Paul, that guy
And then
poops on Swarms.
I feel like Joe Weller would beat Swarms.
Yes.
Well, actually,
No, Joe Weller would.
Yeah, he would beat Swarms.
He'll beat him
He'll beat Swarms.
pretty comfortably as
yeah,
well.
probably.
I think. But yeah, and then that's about all we can really say about it. To be
Yeah,
honest,
yeah,
there wasn't nothing to it.
It was, and then
we
we
couldn't
had.
see much from KSI there because it's too difficult to.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Then we had those 2 guys didn't know who the fuck they were.
neither. Yeah,
Dean the Great,
yeah.
Evil Hero.
But do you know what? Dean the Great.
I read about him after.
He was probably the best fighter on
I
the
think
card.
he might. That was the most dominant win.
He was, apart from Salt Puppy winning in about 3
Yeah,
seconds,
true. But
he was the most professional fighter there.
he killed it.
His hand speed, everything from the way he walked around the floor, the way he presented himself, the way he literally held himself up and defended and attacked,
Body shot knockout as well.
it was ridiculous. I was looking at it and I'm like, how is this guy not like
was
full-time
mental.
pro, like, you know,
Respect to him, honestly.
crazy. And the commentators like True Geordie and that, they were talking about him like
Keemstar, commentators,
Yeah,
Keemstar
yeah.
needs to get the fuck.
yeah,
They
I
should have
know.
had Wade. What's his
100%,
Wade?
yeah.
What's his like film or some shit?
Something like
Concept.
that, yeah,
Wade
yeah.
concept. He should have been
I love True
because he was
Geordie.
I love True Geordie as well. That's why this got inspired a little bit. You know, he's got the pain game.
Yeah.
This is like our version of the pain game.
Yeah.
So, no, Danny Great just looked great, to say the
He's
least.
so good, man.
Say the least.
It was the most professional one there.
Oh, he was.
He was just all over him, and I was like, for me to see the levels, the different levels between all these different fighters, and then to have someone who was so professional was just mind blowing.
I see him sweeping anybody. Next fight for him, I want to see like a Phase. Oh no, he's not Phase anymore. Fucking what's his name? Oh my god, I've just forgot his name. Oh, he's a little British dude. He's got the brother. Will. What's the two fight K? What's Phase K's brother's name? Was it Jarvis?
Oh.
Phase Jarvis against Dean the Great because he got to put.
Is Phase Jarvis not Phase anymore?
I don't know. He might have got kicked out as well. I know K did. Because did you hear about the coin? They had some coin drama when all the crypto coins were like getting mega famous. So
they're still.
So I don't know if he's Phase. I think he left. But anyway, so Jarvis. Either way, if he's Phase or not, Jarvis, Dean the Great. But I feel like Dean the Great would.
He would sweep him, bro. He just.
Jarvis had a good right hand.
He did,
but then he fought a dude that hadn't been training. It looked like it.
Yeah, and Dean the Great is just.
Hey.
He's nuts.
Worth the name. I'll give it to him.
For sure.
And then next was the heavyweight fight, which I think was. I don't even think it's worth talking about it.
Nah, we can skip over that one. That was
the Aussie dude got lost.
Yeah.
The thing I did not like about this whole fucking card, which I don't know if it's the sanction. I don't know if they decided, to do this or it's British rules, but I've never seen this in British boxing before. The standing 8 count was ridiculous.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be standing. Standing 8 counts like such an amateur rule, and I know some heavyweight, not some each boxing like country or state, depending like state in America, and then countries have their own rules. Like Miami's got the 3 knockdown rule, which I think is stupid as well.
That's ridiculous.
But then the standing 8 rule, I don't know if
it saves people, man. It literally saves them from getting knocked out.
It should have and that's how that fight ended from the standing 8 count. I don't want to go. I get it. They want these guys to be safe, but we're watching these YouTubers get knocked. We want to see them get knocked out.
We want to see these guys go bang, bang, bang right to your head.
Exactly.
We don't want to see them go bang, bang and then ref stop it, and then you realise, oh wow, we just gave them 8 seconds to breathe, so now anything can happen again.
Exactly.
It's like, you're in that moment. You've worked hard to get yourself into a position where they can be that vulnerable, and you can start hitting on them, only for the ref to block you and say, nah, stop. You've hit them too hard. Now I've got to give them a standing 8 count.
See, I get it. They're not pro boxers, and they never will be pro boxers.
Yeah.
But
it's rough. Like when you're in the boxing scene, man. There's very little you can do to protect someone from getting serious injuries and stuff like that.
You see that, and then you look at we won't get into it yet, but the social gloves fight and Gib McBroom, where McBroom they should have thrown the towel in after the first knockdown, to be honest. Because before the knockout, he couldn't even walk straight. He looked like he just got hit by a car.
He was wobbly.
He didn't know where he was.
For sure.
But then you look at, the KSI card, and this was every fight, this pretty much was happening. Standing 8 count. It got boring.
It takes away from the fight, man. And it's not the spectacle that people come to watch. I don't come to watch people have 8 seconds to breathe after they've just been getting flogged.
But then, there's just some of them were so early. So obviously, and then what happens is with the standing 8 count, it's just I get it, safety. We can talk about this realistically for a whole fucking podcast.
It happens in every sport though.
It does.
Even in footy, they try protect your head and stuff like that, and they say but now then you got to draw a line. It then becomes about the referee's decision. It becomes about more so decision making from the referee's part rather than letting the game go and seeing what happens, because all of a sudden it ruins the game.
I tell you what, the ref, they were quite good refs.
They were.
I had no complaints.
Yeah.
Judging was all pretty good apart from obviously that one fight. Well, no, that was the only fight that went to decision.
Yeah, Kenny's. Yeah,
it was the only one decision, which it's because of the PBA. Whoever's running, they need to get better judges.
They do, yeah.
So anyway,
who were the judges?
I don't know, but
I heard True Geordie say Kid Cudi, I think.
No.
I was so confused. Back with Deji, with Deji's fight, I was watching it back.
Maybe.
And he said Kid Cudi was there and he trains at the same gym as Deji, and I was like,
no, that can't be right.
I was like, that's weird, man.
I don't know. Kenny's. That whole, anyways.
Yeah.
Because there's the same body judges, because PBA sanctioned the Showstar card. So it was the same judges.
Yeah.
But obviously most of these, because the refs aren't, because what I think it is, the promotion gets the sanction, the PBA, but now PBA is sanctioning all the influencer cards because they want them to be worth for these belts.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So I don't know. What they should do, I don't know. Or they just need to get better judges. Maybe PBA should talk to the whatever athletic commission they are and just use their judges. But because they're clearly not that fucking good.
Random guys off the street, eh?
Well, the thing is, fucking combat sports judging is shit always.
It's always gonna be horrendous. Yeah.
But moving on, the next one, Salt Poppy.
Salt Poppy, bro, and
Fucking knockout probably might be the best knockout in YouTube boxing.
I knew that was going to happen as well. Like, I knew he was just going to go in there. I didn't know it was going to happen like that. I knew he was going to go in there and dominate because Salt Poppy is crazy.
And then who the fuck's Andy Wolski?
I know.
I'd never even heard of him.
Who is that guy?
But then again,
I think I might have seen him before.
I'd never seen the guy in my life. I've seen some of the other dudes. Like I remember seeing Evil Hero on like TikTok. I feel like I've seen Dean the Great somewhere. He was the only dude who I'd never seen before.
Andy Warski, I've seen him before. I don't know. Is he a comedian? I don't know. I can't remember. Maybe. He has a funny face anyway.
Anyways, we're not here to talk about him because
he got
fucking
demolished.
He got fucked
He
up.
got ate and fed by.
I'm just ready for Salt Puppy. You can't even go talk about whole Salt Puppy was in there for 10 seconds.
If that.
Laid the dude down.
And literally the moment he did it, man, just the fake run, like,
bro, he didn't even get a fucking. He didn't even get a punch in. It was literally just. What was it? I think it was left.
It was
hand
a left. It was He telegraphed the right with the left
jab,
hand. Yeah.
And then he went. Was it?
Yeah. I think it was overhand.
I think it was overhand right.
Yeah,
but it was beautiful boxing.
It just looked
three clean punches.
He looked so. And then it was did he hit him with?
I don't know.
He hit him on the way down, I think.
He might have.
Yeah, with like a left hand, a double left hand or something like that. Yeah,
but
yeah. Man, that was nuts.
The thing is, what was he fighting at? I think he fought at 179. I want to say.
They look pretty big, man. They look.
I want to say 179.
They look solid. Maybe a little heavier.
Maybe. Well, I really want to see him versus. I assume Slim. Slim will get through this Ryan Taylor guy. I reckon.
So I wasn't, to be honest with you, bro. I wasn't that impressed with Slim's fight.
I wasn't either.
I'll be honest, man. Like, because was that the next fight?
No. Deji. Wait, no. Was it Kenny? Yeah, I think it was Kenny.
Okay.
Should we get into that?
Yeah, we'll go into Kenny. Yeah.
Kenny Sensei. Realistically, going into it, every thought, especially like seeing the social media and stuff and talking, some of the fellas, everybody did think, well, this was going to be the toughest fight, probably the best fight of the card, which it was. I would say it was the best.
It was
the best fight. Oh,
it was up there for sure.
It was a good fight. It was just a good fight because it was pretty even.
But Sensei was robbed.
The first, going into it straight away, standing out thing. Yeah. I think, realistically, Kenny was probably it was obviously damage after that. I think it was a left hand.
Something like that, yeah.
But he wasn't going to get knocked down. He was fine.
He was fine.
And he might have stumbled a little bit. I wouldn't think he even stumbled. He was probably ready just to go back and swing because he's that type of dude. But
I'd always think about this, man. When KSI first started, when he was first training, his training partner was Face Sensei.
Yes, it was.
And I remember he got decked by a body shot.
Yeah,
because Vidal was putting him through just sparring sessions, and he told Sensei just to hit the body.
Yeah.
And Sensei dropped him with a couple body shots.
And then he knocked out the first dude, Overflow or some shit.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
He knocked him out with a body shot.
And now KSI is way up there, and Face Sensei is, getting robbed.
I think, realistically, I'll go round by round real quick. Round 1, Sensei.
Yeah. But
the thing is, usually because it's standing 8 count, so you got to give that but I don't think standing 8 count considers a 10-8. I don't think it is. But then either way, that was not. He won it a little bit.
Okay.
So I reckon that's 10-9. He won that.
Yeah.
2, I think I had Sensei. No, I had Kenny.
Yeah, I agree.
3, that was the set when he fucked him up again.
Yeah.
And then round 4. See,
it's
it depends. When I first watched it, I had Sensei, but now like going back, I'm like Kenny.
It's
a little
like
bit.
it's more so about in that final round who controlled the ring better.
But then do you reward that knock? But then do you reward the standing 8 count thing? Because if you do, then you give him a 1 point win.
Yeah.
But then if you don't, it's split in the middle. I don't know how. Like I love Kenny. I don't know, but I don't know how Kenny won that fight.
It's tough, man. Yeah, he got saved, man. He got saved.
Right.
Got saved hard, bro. Yeah.
Like it wasn't like as convincing as like the last on the show star card. He definitely lost this one.
Oh, fully, yeah.
I'd say he didn't win.
No.
But I wouldn't say he lost either.
He didn't do enough to win.
He didn't do it.
It was.
Sensei didn't do enough to win either, to be honest.
Yeah.
They both had good moments, I guess. But if you're gonna do like the KSI Logan thing, Kenny had better moments. No, Kenny. Sorry, Sensei had better moments.
Yeah.
And because no one controlled the ring, you couldn't give it.
And that was the hardest part about judging the fight.
It was tough.
Like who had and in all the fights, it was obvious who controlled the ring.
Yeah.
Except that one.
Exactly. I don't know. The Sensei's done. So, but then I'm happy Kenny won because like he had that whole other drama.
Yep.
It's just really every time you watch the fight, you have a different winner, in my opinion.
Yeah, fully.
But I just at this moment right now, I can't see Kenny winning.
He's got to do something, man. He's got to.
He needs to fight a shit opponent.
He needs to get a convincing win.
Because he keeps fighting these top guys. He's fought FaZe. Every thought FaZe, what's his face, was going to be, oh my god, what's his name? Temper.
Yeah, Temper.
Was going to be one of the best fighters in the last fight, which he did. He proved himself and that's why he got this. That's why we got the co-main event slot in the KSI fight.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, I don't know. He needs to fight someone like, because everybody's talking about him and Salt Poppy. I've seen that, but I don't want to see that fight yet because that's going to be another close fight. And you see Kenny fight someone who's like some new, not even a new guy, maybe like, I don't know, maybe one of these guys off Showstar. They're not Showstar.
Do you really think Kenny and Soul Puppy will be a close fight?
See ya.
Later.
I don't know. I think it would be interesting.
Yeah.
Because we haven't seen enough of Salt Poppy. Because he's just been... The first fight, he won, obviously. He knocked out the dude as well, I think.
Yeah.
And then he won, but I didn't know who the fuck he was. And I can't even remember watching that fight. I seen the highlight of him knocking out. But he looked so big and he's a different fighter now. Now him and Kenny could fight in the same division. Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
He probably could... Since... Poppy would probably have to lose a little bit, but he's already. I think he's
fine.
I think he's at 180. Let's say
he can lose some weight. That's all good.
Yeah. So I think it'd be interesting.
It would be.
I don't want to see that though next for Kenny. I want to see him fight like maybe one of these guys off the Misfits too. But anyways, next one, Deji Fuzi, which we spoke to at the start, but let's go into a little more.
Yeah. Well, let's. I want to like that. That for me was my favorite fight.
Same as me.
In terms of just what, like the meaning behind that fight, man. And going into the fight, even before the fight even started, bro, everyone was like, oh, yeah, this will be a great fight. And then all of a sudden, Fuzi comes out with a mad video of him getting, like, hit with, like, a baton in the stomach and stuff. Like, his crazy fitness transformation. I'm like, man, like, this guy's looking good. Like, Deji's going to have to do a lot to be able to beat this. And he did, bro. He did. He was impeccable.
I did have a feeling that Fuzi's technique was not going to be there again.
Yeah.
Which I got that right.
Yeah.
But I thought he would have. I thought he still might have done. I thought Deji might have won on points.
So
that's what I had going in the fight. But
you can't expect anything in boxing.
Shout out to fucking Leon Willis once again.
Bro,
fucking
100%.
Leon Willis does not miss with these fighters.
He literally preps his fighters so well.
He does not miss.
And the only thing that I can critique Deji on was maybe get him in, like, doing some little bit more cardio, maybe.
Yeah,
he was dropping his hands a little bit at the end there, but I think maybe it was because he was comfortable.
Realistic at that point, he wasn't going to lose.
He wasn't going to lose, no. And like, yeah, sure, Fuzi has a lot of power, man, but the guy was so slow.
And he didn't throw. He barely threw again.
Every time he threw, man, Deji just slipped and countered. And Deji being southpaw caused a lot of problems for Fuzi as well, man, because
he looked like he hadn't seen a southpaw, to be honest, before, because everything was just going through his guard every time.
The thing that Deji beat him on wasn't even like that left hand that would come through. because the left hand was doing the damage, but it was the right hand that was shocking him because he would literally sometimes he wouldn't even hit, he would just feint, and you could see Fuzi just drop his guard a little bit, and all of a sudden shot right through the middle of the guard to the face.
Exactly.
And Deji was eating that all day.
And another new nose for Fuzi. Another new nose.
Another new nose and another swollen eye.
Exactly. But I thought it was fighter. It was fighter than I reckon that was the fight that I.
I was so proud of Deji.
You had to be.
Like that is a man who like, and he's been called out before for not putting in the effort for his fights.
Which he
and
hasn't.
stuff.
Like he looked the best fight before of his Wasabi looked shit. Because he didn't throw, and when he did throw, he didn't have anything on it.
No.
And then honestly, Wasabi should have won that unanimous decision. And then
for sure.
And then when he had good moments against Vinny Hacker, but looked shit in the end.
Yeah.
And then Jake Paul, he looked good.
He actually could have if he had put his head down, he could have ended this whole Jake Paul situation, bro.
He could have been. He made Jake bleed. He's the only person to make Jake Paul bleed.
100%.
I don't think Tyron really made him. Oh no. I think he might have.
He made him sweat. That's for sure. Yeah, but
it's the only one to make him bleed.
So I was so proud of Deji, man, because he looked comfortable. He looked professional. But the thing is with him and Floyd Mayweather, when that's going to happen,
is that November? I think it's going to happen.
I'm not too sure. Deji needs to go up against, and he needs to train against fighters who are fast.
No, he's fighting arguably the best boxer of all time.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's an exhibition, so it's going to be similar to like the Logan Paul situation. They're just doing it realistically. Floyd's just doing it for money.
Yeah.
So he's not realistic. I feel like Floyd's not going to put all his effort in unless he's like, oh fuck, I've got to knock out. I can't let another YouTuber last the whole distance with me.
So I think if Deji wants a chance in this fight, man, he just needs to go up against someone faster, and that's because Fuzi was so slow. Fuzi had like nothing to really offer Deji to put him against the ropes. You know?
I wanted to see him against Bryce Hall, but the thing is, that doesn't go away.
Yeah.
Because Bryce Hall will be on one of these KSI cards, I reckon. Probably Misfits 3, I reckon.
Yeah, true.
But hey, we'll have to see.
We've got the Slim fight as
well.
We
got the body Slim Temper fight. And
so yeah,
Temper. What the first Slim did? I think Slim did great for 2 weeks' notice.
Yeah.
I think it was 10 days as well.
Something like that. Yeah.
Temper. I don't know if he was stage fright.
Why didn't he throw?
He just did not throw.
Why didn't he throw?
He looked. I hate to say, he looked shit.
He was frozen. It was like his feet were stuck in mud, and he had no head movement.
He went from the Showstar card when he looked great against Kenny.
He looked great. Yeah.
To be honest, like Slim, good on him. The way that fight ended, knockout power. What's that? 5-0, 5 knockout. Yeah, I think it's 5-0, 5 knockouts. Then again, I only know 2 of the guys. I don't know the other fucking 3.
Yeah, neither.
But
man, it's
you have to give him the respect, and I think
it was like it wasn't even for me. It wasn't that Slim was crazy good. It was just that Temper just had nothing to offer.
He didn't. And his fate that last and those last combinations it looked easy. It looked like breakfast for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and Slim, man, he just, for 10 days' notice, man, he was out there.
Best
all
walkout,
over him.
Best walkout as well.
For sure.
Best if you haven't seen it, it's from it's that song from White Chicks. I can't think of what's the name of it.
I don't know. I'm terrible with
I can't think of the name of it, but it was in some fucking rap song. Someone sampled it as well.
Copyright.
And I was like, someone sampled the beat.
Oh yeah? Yeah.
I've seen it somewhere, but like it was the funniest thing. And he's like fucking dancing like this and shit, and he goes and just lays out on that.
It's so good, bro. It's so good. No, I like that. Slim did really well.
He's a funny dude.
He is, yeah.
And now you got to give him. He's a top 5 YouTube boxer.
Yeah, he's definitely up there.
He's up there.
And yeah, I mean, like the reason why I wasn't so much impressed by the performance was because he had 10 days notice. But then when you put that into consideration,
he did.
Man, he was crazy good for 10 days notice.
He's got power because he's not like, even so, these other dudes might be randoms, and Fuzi was a punching bag, but
yeah.
Realistically, he's knocked out every opponent.
Yeah, he's got that power, and he's got enough damage to actually make people go, wow.
And then, like, as I said, the Temper, that might have been one of the best knockouts in the card as well.
Yeah, fully.
And then we got, we'll go into the KSI one. We'll talk about the next Misfit.
Yeah.
KSI, Pineda. What the fuck was that?
Bro, what a disgrace,
That
man.
was a disgrace.
What a disgrace. Like,
Oh, fuck.
yeah. It's just... To call yourself a pro boxer and then to call yourself Mexican. Like, Mexican pro boxer. Right there.
Biggest fight you're probably ever going to have.
Bro, and you fold like that. The fact that he was complaining about getting hit in the back of the head, sure he did sometimes, but the only reason why he did was because he was showing him the back of his head.
I seen it. It was twice.
Yeah. And do you know why he was doing it? It's because he kept on spinning to the side and he was like, oh, don't hit me. And then KSI loves that overhand right. So when he turns, he gets clipped in the back of the head.
That's one thing we have to talk about. We have to critique KSI.
Yeah,
I love the dude.
But he needs to fix that.
But the problem is it seems like when he gets in, he
When
looked better.
when he gets into dog mode, he just, yeah.
He looked better. Like he had he had an uppercut that landed clean and dropped him. He had against Swartz. He had the left hand looked good.
Yes.
But then I don't know if it was just Pineda because it wasn't as bad in the Swartz fight. Maybe he's got. I don't think he was tired, but maybe the ring rust.
Yeah.
Still was there, which it still was there. He still needs another 2 fights, I think, even until he fights Jake Paul.
Yeah, that's happening. It's happening.
It will happen. I
Yeah.
think it's going to happen.
Did they say next year?
I think end of next year, and it will do great numbers. But the right hand, he's still going. Half those shots from Pineda was the right hand. Some of them, when the shots were back of the head, he's going like in the ear, and then obviously when he's like that, he's going for the ear. And it's gonna hit the back of the head.
What do you expect is going to happen when you keep on turning your head, and then you complain about it to the ref? You go crying like he's your dad or something. The fact that the ref didn't take so many points off that guy and just did man,
he should have just ended the fight after. After the third time of him complaining.
That was a disgrace, man.
Just a weird fucking fight. But hey, KSI proved that his technique looked better.
Yeah, a lot better.
But he still has the tendency of that, the overhand right.
And that's to me, that's just the dog in him coming out. That's him resorting to, this is what I got, this is who I am, and this is what I'm going to do. Just overhand right.
The thing is, Jake Paul now, he's sat back. He's seen this. He's seen this punch back. Well, he obviously wasn't at this fight, but he was at the Logan 2. But he's seen this. Unless that needs to change, because I assume he's not going to train. He's not training for KSI now, but he probably, when he's training, he would be training for it. You know what I mean? And all that it is, he throws uppercut.
Yeah, and even if he can't get a shot in at that time, you don't even have to move so much. If you want to block an overhand right, and I saw Tyson Fury's old trainer said this. Yeah. To block Deontay Wilder's power shots, right? Yeah. He said, when the overhand right comes, lift your left shoulder like that. So that way they actually hit your shoulder and not your head. And literally that leaves such an open space for you to just come through with the right hand. And sometimes the easiest thing to do is to not do anything. To literally just do the minimum movement, just that, bang, right in the face. Yeah. And you don't need too much to be able to, beat someone's best shot if you know how to counter it.
Yeah, no, you're right.
So
you're 100% right. That's my only critique of him. But he looked great.
His form looked really, really good.
He looked good.
I was impressed by his technique, especially after going from his last fight, which was eons ago.
Yeah.
To now, he done all the touring, all the rapping, and all that, and now he's come back and he's focused on it. And when he said this himself, when he puts his mind to something, when he's focused, no one can stop him.
Exactly, and he's proved himself once again, and he's proved himself. He's still he's the second best. I hate to say it, because he's the second best.
The second best.
He's still the second best because of, realistically, KSI would sweep the floor with all Jake's opponents.
Absolutely, yeah.
I would be interested in the Woodley fight, but also don't really want to see Woodley box again.
Nah. Honestly, all the opponents that Jake Paul has fought, KSI will beat too.
Exactly. But I'm interested in the Anderson Silva fight, which we'll get into.
Yes.
But I don't know. I think we need a KSI. Maybe a Slim, or maybe, I don't know. Oh, Dylan Danner. But then Dylan Danner says...
Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate would be good, but then the weight distance... the weight is going to be weight... I would love to see Tommy Fury, but then I just found out they're fighting that January card in America.
Yeah.
So Tommy Fury can't get in America for some fucking reason. So I can't do that. And unless... I don't know who else in the top... Remember, Broom would have been great, but obviously Gibb beat him, so...
Man.
I don't know where JJ's going to go.
Neither. But I'll tell you what, man. I'm excited to to see the future, because it to me it's almost like it either ends here or it explodes here.
It depends. It really depends. It depends who wins the KSI Jake fight.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
it really depends, because if Jake loses, I feel like he'll give up. I don't know why.
It's almost to me like,
And if KSI loses,
it's two guys with the biggest egos in YouTube.
same
boxing.
as KSI, you would have to feel the same. Like,
If KSI loses, man, like, bro, the two guys with the big. If either of them lose,
yeah,
I don't know if they're ever going to touch boxing.
but then Jake has this. I'm not guaranteeing him a win. I have him winning. I have him winning. I think it's a 6-round fight. Was it 8? Was it a 6 or 8? I think I read somewhere.
I can't remember.
Was it a 6 or 8? But
Maybe.
You know, Askren and Woodley. Realistically, no one thought they would.
They're not.
Askren, mate, Woodley. I thought it was gonna be close, and I got that right in the first. I had him in winning points. The second one. Once the second one, well, I really didn't care what happened, to be honest. I wasn't interested in the second one.
They created the greatest knockout in YouTube boxing history.
I wouldn't say YouTube boxing history. It's one of the best knockouts in boxing the last 5 years.
Yeah.
It was. It was so clean. The man dropped dead.
And oh man, he just telegraphed it so well. It looked, because people thought it was fake because of how good he did it. Yeah, and mate, that is like, you have to recognize someone's power after a knockout like that.
Exactly.
And that is why I put him at the top right now, at the upper echelon.
He's beat the best guy.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, and yeah, but
well, actually, I don't know. Actually, no. Well, then he's beat. Let me see. But him and KSI's fought worse opponents than Jake.
Okay. Oh yeah. Well, then KSI's best opponent will be Logan Paul.
Yo, actually, no. But I feel like Logan would have beat. Actually, maybe I'm wrong. I feel like Logan would beat Tyron Woodley.
Yeah. So
maybe not. Then.
Maybe yeah. And that KSI Logan Paul was still pretty close.
It was.
So you know,
first one he should have won.
Yeah.
On points.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's too old to talk about. But yeah, I think this Anderson Silva fight's gonna be.
Yeah.
Because it could go either way.
Anderson's very old though.
He is.
Anderson's very old.
He's like 45, I think.
And yeah, I mean, but Anderson still has great knockout power. I mean, Tito Ortiz got destroyed by him. And
then he beat I don't know who, he beat some pro boxer.
Yeah, I'm not too sure who.
But he's like going to be a good pro boxer.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Man, Anderson Silva, man, he was my favorite UFC fighter of all time.
Yeah,
because
I love him.
He was just so smooth.
Exactly.
Like, he had so much smoothness to him.
And he's a striker.
So much charisma. He's
a boxer, so.
Yeah, he was.
Then again, he had the best leg kicks probably in MMA history as well.
Yeah, that's
the fucking spinning back
man,
kicks.
he was like, and they call him Spider for a reason, bro.
He's a fucking crazy man.
Crazy, bro, crazy.
So yeah, we'll have to see how that unfolds.
Sure.
That's October. Is that October 29th? September 29th? Something 29th.
Ooh, October maybe.
Hey Siri, when does Jake Paul fight Anderson Silva? Hey Siri, when does Jake Paul fight Anderson Silva?
Hey Siri, make me a coffee.
Here's what I found.
Oh, never mind.
October 29th. So that's
nice.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. But moving on to our other YouTube boxing card, which is most of it wasn't YouTube.
Bro, yeah. How could they call that YouTube boxing?
McBroom Gibb, which sold 20 seats. I had more people come to my birthday than that fight.
Oh, but to be fair, your birthday was lit.
It was,
mate. That was a fire birthday for sure. But yeah, bro. Oh, Gibb, man, Gibb, you are my dad. You are so good.
Hey, it's respect for Gibb. For all the haters, McBroom looked like a fucking pussy-o fam.
Yo, hundreds, and to be fair, bro, Gibb, you got knocked down, and it didn't let that affect you. You didn't let that affect you.
Because I'm not gonna lie to you. I watched that shit live. I was worried after that.
Bro, I was shaking, man. Because I ended up watching. I didn't see the results or anything after it happened. I waited for it to be released on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I watched it on YouTube, and man, I was watching. After that, I was shaking. I remember shaking. I saw my phone. I was like, man, that's nuts. Like, But then I looked at Gibbs' face, man. He wasn't affected by it at all. Nothing. He was focused. He was sweet.
Straight
he was
back
like,
up.
Yep, I'm right here. I'm right with you.
Yeah, was it 2 knockdowns in round 2?
Yeah.
And then was it round 3 or 4 he got knocked out? I think it might have been round 4. I feel like
4? Yeah.
I think he knocked him out another 3 or 4 times. He knocked him down like 9 times.
It was so good.
Then the knockout was so clean.
Far out, Gib, man, you're a beast, and
Hey.
that's a way to make your name known, like to get that comeback win, man.
You beat the fucking CEO.
He's
not
done it. He's done it.
because McBroom won't fight again.
No,
Not a chance.
I certainly hope he doesn't anyway.
Because imagine if that would have been fucking KSI in there.
Yeah, yeah.
That would have been ugly.
Oh man, Gib. Oh, man,
But
I
now
love
the
Gib
worst
so
thing is
much.
people talking Gib KSI, which I do not want to see happen.
No. Those guys love each other.
The thing is, I hate to say it makes sense.
It does make sense, yeah.
Think about this: dude that lost to Jake Paul, a dude that came back and won 3 straight fights in a row.
Yeah,
Is that right? 2 fights straight.
2 fights.
In a row. He's knocked out the guy that you were gonna fight originally before Wasabi, but because McBroom wanted to do his own fucking social gloves thing.
Yeah.
Social gloves. I hope I don't see another card.
So do I.
Of influencer boxing is Jake Paul, whatever he does, and then Misfits. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all I want to say.
Me too. Yeah. And Misfits did so well, man. It did so well doing everything. And when you got a company that does so well promoting everything, releasing everything, producing everything, and then you have social gloves. Bruh.
Bro, they started O2 Arena, and then I reckon they would have won 1.3 in paper. I reckon they would have done they would have done over 1 million pay-per-views.
For sure.
When I'll be honest, I didn't pay for the pay-per-view for the first thing, so it was $50 pay-per-view. When the KSI one, I got it included in my DAZN package, but for the UK and the American audience, $10 pay-per-view. That was it. I think it was $12. So I didn't pay for it because I did a DAZN subscription. I paid like $3 a month.
Yes.
But for the McBroom one, $50. $50. You think I'm gonna go pay for that? Fuck no.
Who's gonna watch that?
No. If it was like a UFC fight, when it's big UFC fights or a big boxing fight, like we paid $50 for the Kambosos Haney fight.
Yeah.
Fair enough, but I'm not paying $50 for straight to McBroom's bank account.
Bruh, no way.
No.
To a guy that you don't even like.
I
Man.
don't even like him. Exactly. So I legally streamed it,
Yeah. I like that.
which I had to. But yeah, Gibbs' future would be interesting. Well, now I think it depends who KSI wants to fight. If KSI wants to fight Slim, fair enough. If he doesn't, KSI Gibb. Gibb Slim.
Gibb Slim.
Try
Oh, yes.
Well, I think we'll have to talk about because that's probably going to be Misfits 4. Oh no, that will be Misfits 4, unless they do a December card, which I don't know if they're going to do or not.
I'll tell you what, man. I just want to see Gibb fight.
Yeah, so
I just because I had so
Gibb
much.
Salt Poppy could be interesting.
Yeah. But I just had so much joy watching him fight because
I loved it.
Because for me, it was like that is a man who I feel like was just been left in the dust, left in the dirt by all everyone in the world. Just like literally showed him so much hate.
Yeah,
it was like Deji. For me, Gibb was a little bit like Deji in that sense. But Gibb, for me, it was I don't think he deserved it.
No,
he didn't deserve any of it. And he came back in force, man.
It's crazy to think the two dudes that lost to Jake Paul,
the
two influencers that have lost to Jake Paul, both of them bounce back wins.
And convincingly.
And now there's talks of a Gibb Jake Paul fight.
I would love to see that.
Which will only happen. I don't want to see that happen.
After
if KSI, if somehow that fight happens and KSI fights Gibb, then you would want to see Jake Paul. But I don't see it.
So there'll be like two routes. It'll be like if Jake Paul loses to KSI, then he might go to Gibb. But if KSI loses to Gibb, then Gibb might go to Jake Paul. So,
but I just don't see that fight happening.
Yeah,
same training camp. They won the same training camp for half their careers.
True. Yeah.
With fucking Vidal until I don't know who Gibbs trainers are, but KSI is shoot fighters now.
Oh yeah.
But
he was with the Mayweather one, eh?
Yeah, he was with the Mayweather when he was with Riley. Vidal. But it's gonna be interesting how that goes. But
yeah, fully. So what's next,
mate? Let's go a bit into Jake Paul. We talked about Deji Floyd.
Yep.
Bit of Jake Paul, Anderson Silva. Firstly, one critique of Jake Paul. I would love to see a couple of YouTube fights on it. This is just gonna be a regular fight card. I would imagine. I don't know if they've announced the undercard yet, but I would imagine it'll be something like that. And what do you predict? Give me a prediction. I think it's you know what?
So
let me look up the rounds because I know I did see it somewhere.
I want Anderson Silva to win because that's my guy.
I do as well.
I love Anderson Silva, but I've literally like put so many people like bet with so many people against Jake Paul. Like, you never know. You never know. And Jake Paul has knockout power. Anderson Silva's old.
Yeah.
So I might. I'll tell you what, man. I might actually have to go with Jake Paul on this one.
So 8 rounds.
Yeah.
8 rounds. In Phoenix.
Yeah.
So I think I have to go with you. So
I have to go with Jake Paul on this one, I think. So
I hate to say this as well. I reckon we'll go to round 5 or 6. Jake Paul by. I think he'll knock him out clean in round 6. I think it'll be a close fight up until then, and then he'll land a shot, and Anderson won't get back up. And I really don't want to say this.
Yeah.
I really don't want to say this, but like just Jake, just after Tyron Woodley, and then I don't know if he's upgraded a lot. He's gone from Woodley's like a 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
Anderson's like I'll give him a 7.5.
Yes, I agree with you. Yeah, Anderson's up there, and I think
that was Tyron Woodley's first boxing fights when Anderson Silva he's fought 3 boxing fights. I think 2. Sorry,
still pretty active, eh? And I would say if Jake Paul lets his hands go, early, it could be dangerous for Anderson Silva.
Oh, it could be.
So, yeah, I think Jake Paul could probably control the fight, which is a scary thought.
It is very arguably one of the best strikers in combat sports history.
Yeah,
losing to a YouTuber.
Yeah, I can't comprehend that, man.
I know, but I just but you have to say it, bro. Like, unfortunately.
Yeah, I hate saying
Jake
that.
Paul's picked another. He's done great.
Done so well,
He's
man.
done-
His whole promotion team has done so well.
He's
bro.
picked another great opponent for him. He has.
Bro, credit to where credit's due.
You have to.
He's done.
Fuck the guy, and I hope to God when KSI fights him,
He gets destroyed.
he gets killed.
I hope to God that happens.
But hey, we'll have to see.
Lord, you hear my prayers.
Hey, I'm saying at it, bro.
But yeah, no, 100%, man.
Bro, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But let's go on to Misfits second card. Which have you seen the announcements?
No, I haven't actually.
Well, this is a first actually for the podcast. A little computer view. I might even pop this up on the screen maybe.
Jeez.
So if you haven't seen, there's a Misfit Cards 2, and it is the return of Jay Swingler from the TGF Pro.
Oh yeah.
Jay Swingler's fought 1 fight against Gibb, and he's probably given Gibb his best fight.
Yeah.
Actually, obviously Jake Paul won. But it was Gibb's like closest fight, and it was probably the best fight on that KSI card, the KSI Logan one. But this is the announced bouts. He's fighting some dude called Cheryl. I think he does TikToks or something. I don't know. I've seen the guy somewhere.
TikTok, eh?
I think he's a TikToker or something. I know I've seen him somewhere.
Not bad.
They're just doing it because obviously wanted a big name on the card. And
maybe
this dude's a good boxer. I don't know
much about him, man.
I don't know if he has any experience, but I know he does skits. I feel like I've seen it.
Okay.
And Jason was looking. I'll give it to him. He's looking good.
Yeah.
So here are the.
Is he looking good like Fuzi good?
No. He's looking good.
Okay. Yeah.
So we got. This is the I'll read out the full card. We have the main event: Jay Swingler versus Charlotte. You know the dude. This guy.
Is that a girl? Oh yeah. I know the guy. Yeah.
Then he got the return of Mr. Slim back in the ring. And the only reason this is happening because you know who Ryan Taylor is?
Yeah.
So they were meant to fight on one of them other smaller. It was the English card, but it was a smaller one.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't show site. It was something else.
Yeah.
So they were meant to fight on that card, and then they got in a fight, and then Slim now has vision problems. So that fight got cancelled. So now Slim obviously wants his revenge. So that's happening.
Yeah.
Then you got my boy Swartz, the best boxer, making his return once again.
Baby, onwards.
Against Kristen Hanby. I think he does. I don't know who.
Kristen Hanby.
He looks familiar. I've seen him somewhere. I think he does TikToks.
That name
as well.
sounds familiar.
You know the face. I think he does TikToks as well.
Where is he? Slim. Okay, yeah, Hanby, yeah.
He looks familiar. Right. And then I don't know who these guys are. Tom Zanabetti versus Jack Bain.
Jack Bain.
I don't know who they are.
What a white name.
one of the bigger fights. It's the fourth fight on the card. So maybe they'll be in the UK or something. Then we got Anthony Taylor. That's the guy who Tommy Fury beat on the Jake Paul fight card.
Yep.
He's maybe a pro boxer, but he's pretty mid if he's losing. He almost beat Tommy Fury. He didn't almost beat Tommy Fury, but like it went to decision.
Yeah.
He's fighting Anthony Raksu. Don't know who that is. This is one I'm very interested in. The first female fight. Well, there's two female fights, but the bigger one, Astrid Wett, who was meant to fight Elle Brook on the one of those smaller promotions. But she pulled out. She's fighting Keely.
Ooh.
I don't know who that is. Maybe she's another. Astrid Wett's OnlyFans. If you don't know who Astrid Wett, she's like one of the biggest British OnlyFans.
Sam knows it.
I don't know. I didn't know who she is. Because she was running Elle Brook, and I know. I know Elle Brook.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know who Kelly is. Maybe she's an OnlyFans person as well. We got Halal Ham, who he's fought against someone and he lost. He was on one of the early KSI fight cards and lost.
Yeah.
I don't know who it was against.
Wow.
And then you have AJ Buckner versus Carla Howe, to another chick fight, who I don't know who either one of them are. Buckner?
Buckner?
Bunker.
Bunker.
I don't know who the fuck they are.
Hey, yo, you made that sound French.
Hey, realistically, I'm watching it for two fights.
Yes.
No offense. Hey, JJ, what's his name? Solner, what's his name? The guy that runs Wasserman Promotions.
Oh, I don't know his name.
I don't know his name. Something Sonder. And fucking, oh my god, who runs Proper Loud? Who's JJ's manager? Oh my god, what's his name? Oh my god, I've just forgot the dude's name. Yo, you guys.
Simon Minter.
No, I'll find the fucker's name as well. What's his name? I'm going through Instagram. What's his name? Oh, this is gonna annoy me. Hold up. What's the fucker's name?
We are holding up.
We're finding his name. I don't care. Hold up.
His name is being found.
Oh my god, he runs Proper Loud Music. I don't know his fucking name. Mams Taylor.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
You guys, it's a quite. I'll give you the first three fights. It could be interesting. It depends what Swarms comes out as. I couldn't care less if we're getting. Swarms might be better though because he's now going to be boxing.
I want to see Swarms win, bro.
But bro, this isn't a month. It's less than a month.
Oh no,
this is less than a month. So he's going to have 6 weeks of. He's going to have? Okay, no. It's going to be about 2 months of boxing.
He's got nothing.
But
man.
I don't think this Hanby guy's fault either. So it's obviously a much weaker card because most of these guys want a break.
Yeah.
They probably don't want to. Most of these guys don't want to fight again until January. I feel like that will change.
Yeah.
Some of them will fight in the November card, but
we'll see.
Jace, let's do the predictions. We're not going through the whole thing because I couldn't care less. We'll just do the first 2 fights, the only ones we care about.
Yeah.
Jay Swindler versus that dude.
Just give me Swindler, mate.
I think Swindler's going to knock him out.
Just give me Swindler, bro.
The fight that I'm most anticipated in, I think it's going to be a good fight because Ryan Taylor, he's built.
He is, yeah.
I think we're going to Slim Ryan Taylor.
But
I think it's still going to be an early knockout. Maybe round 2.
Slim's going to be all over him, I reckon.
I assume most of these fights will be 4-round fights. Maybe especially because most of these guys have not fought before. Maybe Slim Taylor might be longer. Because I know Taylor has fought before.
Yeah.
Fought once before. I think he won.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Was he the guy that did the headbutting? I don't know. There was some dude that did headbutting on that small card.
Either way, I got Slim, man.
Yeah,
I got Slim, bro.
That's really about it.
No one's touching
I'm more interested in the Misfits 3, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because now the original main event was meant to be Victor Beef. Was meant to be Hassan Ruckman Jr. versus Vitor Belfort. Yeah. Which I was very interested in.
I was, bro. That was gonna be a big thing.
That was gonna be a big thing, but obviously what they want. Because they're both big in the American area, that you don't want to go fight them in the UK. I don't know why they put that, because that card's all pretty much UK boxers.
Yeah.
You have a couple Americans, obviously you've got Slim, and then you have, I think the Cheryl D is American, but like the A side and that Swingler's the A side, and then Slim. The UK loves Slim anyways. So
yeah,
yeah, well, because Slim's never fought in America.
Oh, hasn't he?
Because he fought all the ones in the Abu Dhabi ones.
Yeah.
And then the UK, because the Fuzi fight was in the UK.
Yeah.
The Misfits won UK.
Yeah.
And the other 3 were all in the UAE. Pardon me. So that you got Husband Ruckman v. Bill Belfort, Misfits 3, November 19th in Austin, Texas. So I imagine this is probably going to be. This won't be at some big. It's probably going to be thrown at some basketball arena. I know they have a G League team there.
Oh yeah.
So I imagine it's probably going to be chucked there.
Yeah.
This is where we're going to be different instead of predictions. I want to know if you think that fight can sell. On the undercard, I would imagine the undercard's going to have some of these boxes from Misfits 1 plus.
It would have to, yeah.
I have a suspicion that because Keemstar and Fuzi are signing a bunch of these UK guys that haven't fought in a bit. JMX, for example, I think he'll fight on that card.
Bro.
Which I think JMX might be. He's almost a top 10.
He
might be in the top 10 to be honest.
I love JMX, man. Oh, bro, some of his old videos, bro.
Yeah, they were good back in the day. So like that's gonna be interesting. I think JMX is probably gonna co-main event that. If I put my money right, I think maybe against an American dude.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna have to. Obviously, you're gonna have KSI the name. It will sell tickets and sell pay-per-views, but you're gonna need some Americans because you got to put seats in the arena. So
yeah. No,
how do you reckon that sells? Firstly,
well, if JMX is there, mate, it's gonna sell $1 billion.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah. I reckon they could. Well, Ruckman Belfort. I reckon that's gonna. People will be interested in the names.
100%, yeah, because they're big names, man. Like,
especially Ruckman now, because Ruckman really wants to get into like the YouTube boxing scene.
Yeah.
That's why he's been signed by Happy Promotions. I assume he's going to be like a co-promoted event with because I assume he has a regular boxing promotion as well as Happy, but Happy Punch.
I just don't know how well it will sell.
I don't know how well it sell. It just depends if people are interested in Vitor Belfort as well. But he's done well. He
has, yeah.
He knocked out Evander Holyfield, and that fight never should have happened. Holyfield should never have been sanctioned even for an exhibition bout. But I think Ruckman's gonna win.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, that's something we 100% agree on.
I imagine that this will be the first Misfits fight, which will probably be 8 rounds.
Okay. Yeah.
I reckon. I have a feeling that it's going to be probably the longest round fight. Maybe it'll be at least 6. I think. Yeah, I reckon Ruckman in round 4. Maybe, maybe even earlier. Could be round 3.
Say earlier, yeah.
Maybe like a round 2, round 3.
So I'm thinking early round 3.
Yeah, I can see round 3.
Because for me, at the gate, man, he's just gonna. I got this feeling because Ruckman likes to do this at the gate, man. He's just gonna tempt him.
Is he 12-0 or is it 12-1? I think
12-1, I think.
Yeah, 12-1.
Oh, was it 12-1 draw? Or was it 12 and?
It's something like that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting, to say the least.
Yeah.
I think I'm really interested.
But he has to put his head down and work.
Yeah.
That's something his dad said he doesn't do.
Yeah.
His dad says he's a bit lazy.
But hey, I'll give you something, Ruckman. He's the first pro boxer to do this.
Yeah.
He's really getting this influence thing, and it's going to grow his numbers.
Yeah.
Think about, like, either way, this is going to be all over social media. KSI is what he's posting on his Instagram.
Yeah.
Misfits 2. And then Misfits 3, I think, is going to be a way better card.
Yeah.
This second one's more influencer. I reckon
yeah.
The third one's going to be, I hope maybe they do a bit of a more crossover thing. Maybe you have Woodley fighting in the undercard. Maybe we have a Woodley versus... I'm trying to think who would be cool.
Ben Askren.
I wouldn't be, but I would be cool. Maybe you have like a Woodley versus who are these other UFC? Who else is trying to get in the crossover world? I don't know. But like a Woodley fight against someone could be cool.
McGregor.
Conor McGregor would kill that man.
He would absolutely demolish.
But like a Woodley fight, or maybe I've done well here.
Yeah.
Diaz Woodley, because Diaz is not under contract now. Under the UFC.
Oh yeah, he went full through,
Diaz, but like, so he did that, and then because that's what we need. I would just want to see Diaz fight once the boxing, and then you do a Diaz Jake Paul.
I just want to see him clock someone and then point at them again.
Exactly, and then you do a Diaz Jake Paul before the and then so like something like that could be cool. So as long as Misfits and DAZN continues to keep marketing this and keep doing these cards, which I don't quote me on this, I think there might be a December card as well.
Okay.
Which I don't care if we don't, because like the next month we're going to have from January.
It's a big month, bro.
Is going to be the biggest influencer card until the Jake Paul fight.
Yeah.
because this recent one, you know, it wasn't the biggest card. Everybody just wanted to see it because KSI is. But this card, the rumors what I'm hearing, we're hearing KSI, possibly Dylan Dennis, or possibly, I don't know. Let's say, Andrew Tate. Let's just say hypothetically, Andrew Tate's not going to happen.
Not going to happen.
But
no.
like, let's say it's KSI Tate, and then we're going to have the co-main event. It's going to be Logan, Dylan Dennis. So Logan's already said he's going to fight.
Yeah.
But Logan's going to fight someone. And then we're going to have Gideon versus Joe Weller. I hope the contract.
Yeah.
Gideon's like supposedly really wants to get into it.
Okay.
And then you're going to have Deji. Deji will, I imagine, would want to fight again.
Yeah, well, 100%. He should, man.
Then we're going to have a Slim fight. We're going to have a Gib fight.
Yep.
We're going to have Salt Puppy.
Yes.
I think Salt Puppy will fight on this third card.
Okay.
And then we're going to have, we'll probably still have, you know, a couple of the other fighters that are going to do. Well, maybe we'll have a Jake Swingle fight again. I wouldn't be opposed with Jake Swingle Gib too, to be honest.
Yeah.
But
no,
it's going to be a massive card. It will be a big card. Who knows? Ruckman might want to fight him as well. So.
Sorry.
That was hot. It will be really interesting of how like this YouTube boxing scene goes.
Yeah.
But obviously, we're all building up to KSI Jake.
Yes. No, KSI Jake Paul.
I'm hoping. I wanna say December. I want to see KSI fight. Obviously, he's fight in January. Whoever he fights, and then I want to see him fight maybe in July. And then we fight again in December.
Yeah.
So maybe let's say. Either way, I actually, you know what, I want him to fight another influencer, but one of these top influencers, so maybe a Slim. I really don't want to see Gib, but if that's what has to happen.
Yeah. To prep him for
exactly.
Jake, yeah.
And then KSI, this could be really dangerous because I know these two respect each other a lot. KSI Ruckman Jr. or Bilford.
Wow.
And I don't want to. Ruckman loves KSI.
Yeah.
Really likes him.
Yeah.
Because KSI was giving him like this opportunity of a lifetime. Ruckman was not going to be. He's the A side in. He was never going to be the A side in main event card.
Yeah.
But because he realistically won all the press conferences against Jake Paul. Did you see any of them?
Yeah, bro. He was all over.
He won him. And I like Ruckman now. I'm not going to give him a follow. I'm not going to give him a follow on Instagram or anything anytime soon. But I like him.
They had a little bit of backstage stuff as well. So
that's like KSI Ruckman will never happen. But KSI needs to fight an actual combat sport athlete. Yeah. I'm not saying this next one. But he needs to fight.
He needs to have someone with sort of experience in striking.
I need one. Because Jake Paul, I reckon, will fight Nate Diaz before he fights KSI.
Okay. Yeah.
I have a feeling that fight will happen because of all the shit talk.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be opposed with KSI Diaz.
Yep.
Either.
KSI Sonny Bill Williams.
See, I wouldn't mind that either.
Hey, yo, that's all I'm saying, eh?
But or even someone that I reckon we get into because this will be a quick conversation. So obviously with KSI doing the two fights in one night, I assume after hearing that, you're going to know exactly what I'm going to say.
Paul Gallen.
See? A KSI Paul Gallen fight even. Could be interesting.
But yeah, you see...
But the weight thing, the thing is KSI is sticking to light heavyweight.
And
Paul Gallen's a heavyweight.
102.5 kilos or something.
And KSI he weighs less than I do. So I think he's 79, 80 around
is
that.
He?
I'm pretty sure he's weighing at that.
I thought he was a little bit heavier.
Maybe. He might be 83.
Yeah, okay.
But I know he's from 83 to 79, around that range.
Yep, that doesn't surprise me.
But Paul Gallen, what the fuck is this cunt doing?
Holy crap, bro. The guy's 40. 41 or something.
I'll give him keep boxing. Hey, he's not bad at it. He's only lost, I think, once or twice.
No, he lost 2 or 3 times.
He lost the guy that fought in the Olympics,
yeah.
And then he lost to someone else.
I thought
Sonny Bill.
I saw his record.
Did he lose to Sonny? I feel like he might have lost to Sonny Bill.
Did they fight?
I don't know. Maybe
No, they didn't fight. There was talks for them fighting.
Here we go. We'll pull out the computer again.
I'm pretty sure there was talks for them fighting.
But
nah, Sonny Bill would end that in 1 round.
Yeah, I think Sonny Bill Williams should get into this crossover boxing thing.
He needs to. He said Jake Paul did say that he was considering going against Sonny Bill.
He did, and
I would love to see that.
I would like to see it. I would like to see him. It's gonna be tough because nobody knows who the fuck he is unless you're Australian. You need to get him. I know he's lost twice. He lost to he got knocked TK'd against the Justin Hunzi.
Yep.
And then he lost to Chris Tursavasi. I don't know who that is. Another Australian dude.
Okay.
But I would be very interested in something like that in a Sunday.
Mate, I would love it. I would love to. Because, so yeah, I mean, let's just go with Paul Gallen first. Far out, bro. Two fights in the same night. And, man, that first fight went the full distance. The full 4 rounds.
The Ben Hammer, I didn't realize he fought the dude before.
And, like, honestly, like, I was watching it. And, you know, of course, Paul Gallen looked more professional, of course, whatever.
Yeah.
But, man, the other guy wouldn't go down. And he was landing some solid punches too. And I was just like, man, Paul Gallen, bro. And the problem with Paul Gallen's fighting style is that he walks people down. And he walks them down like this.
I know.
And he literally has zero head movement when he gets there. And then he'll lean his weight against you. And then he'll hit you with body shots.
Oh, fuck, has the fight happened? Oh, my God, I didn't realise. I thought it was today.
Nah, man, yeah, it happened. So I've got like the whole thing in my memory.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I know exactly what happened.
Okay, everybody, I'm just going to interview this. Okay, because I haven't seen this. So who do you fight firstly?
The Hammett guy.
Hammett guy?
Yeah.
I just looked that up. He won by unanimous decision. Oh, my God, this guy's looks like a fat cunt.
Yeah, no, they both look the exact same.
Okay, so Hammett.
Yeah.
So I just thought it was 4
So
rounds.
4 rounds, right?
Yes.
And so what happened was no one expected Hunnit to come out the way he did. He came out and just started laying into him.
Oh, really?
But then Paul Gallen, because Paul Gallen walks him down like this.
Yep.
Walks him down with his hands up and doesn't have any head movement. Mm-hmm. And puts him up against the ropes. And when Hunnit goes to grapple, Paul Gallen lays in the body shots and that. Mm-hmm. So Paul Gallen had after like the second or third round, he had like 79 punches landed out of 150.
Okay, so it was a wrap.
And then,
I've seen this guy before.
Yeah. And then Hannah had like 36 punches landed out of 100.
Mm-hmm.
So it was pretty big difference. But you can tell Paul Gallen was more professional, but no one can take anything away from Hannah, man. He was doing great. He was really in there and laying it into him for sure.
Was it like the KSI as in fought at the start, fought at the end, or?
I'm not too sure. It would have had to have been, I think.
Let me look it up.
Because Paul Gallen was wasted after that first fight, bro. He was done.
And then Hodges, he's already beaten.
Yeah.
Obviously, originally was probably just meant to fight this Hunter guy, and then.
So he actually got dropped.
Did he?
Gallen got dropped, yeah, by Hodges.
What?
Yeah.
So what? Did he win?
Yeah, he won though.
So what was it? Did he go to points or something?
Waved off.
Oh, really?
Ref waved it off. Yeah.
Did Paul Gallen knock him out?
He was going to. And
really?
the ref came in last second. I reckon 2 more punches and it would have been all over.
Wow.
Lights out, yeah.
How do you reckon the whole event went, though? Do you reckon it was...
I'm not too sure about the whole event.
Would you reckon... I don't care about the undercards or anything. I just care about those 2 fights. Do you reckon should happen, something like that should happen again?
As successful as it was...
When was this? 2 days ago?
Yeah, bro. This was... to be honest, bro.
I thought it was today.
I remember watching it and I was like... This is like... These guys aren't like... They're not the best fighters in the world. That's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
You know, Paul Gallen was like KSI and then the other 2 guys were better than KSI's opponents, that's for sure.
Okay, so it was an hour difference. Okay.
But, yeah, like, honestly, man, watching the fight, like, it was... It looked good. Like, it was genuinely something that I would be interested in more. Mm-hmm. Like, I would watch that more because that was like... You're watching someone who's a pro...
Yeah, well, Paul Gallen's a pro. At the end of the day, like, Paul Gallen he is probably one of the best Australian heavyweights.
Yeah.
I hate to say it. He's had 2 heavyweight fights, heavyweight title fights, Australian heavyweight title fights.
Yeah.
He's lost both of them.
Yeah.
But, like, he's still fought.
He's still up there, man.
He's still up there. He fought well. He lasted 10 rounds with a dude that just fought in the Olympics.
Yeah, he's doing well for himself, man. And you can't take that away from him. He's a pro. Yeah,
he's a pro.
And he was going in against 2 guys who were pretty amateur. Like, they were sort of amateur fighters.
I can't see Hodges being any good.
But, yeah. Nah, Hodges just had a little bit of power.
The thing is about Hodges, he's a big body. He probably... Hodges would be, what, like 6'3", 6'4"?
He had a much bigger, significant reach.
And then Paul Gallen's 6 foot, if that.
5'10",
5'11". Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I was a little nugget.
Exactly.
A little
fucking
nugget,
G-train, mate.
Oh, I stared that kid down.
But after you're saying KSI, Misfits, and then you're saying Paul Gallen.
2 fights.
Do you want to see the 2 fights again?
Probably not.
I don't think I do either.
I don't want to see it again, to be honest. But it was entertaining for what it was.
Yeah.
Paul Gallen's one anyway. KSI's one wasn't that. Yeah, it was a bit of a letdown, a little bit of a downer, but
hey, what can you do on like 10 days' notice? They did well to get someone in the ring.
oh, absolutely,
So
and to keep that event going, you know,
exactly. So
unlike Jake Paul,
yeah, fucking dick. But hey,
can't say
enough about the fucking crossover bullshit boxing.
Yeah,
let's get real.
let's get real boxing,
real
baby.
boxing. So there's potentially some fucking big cards this year.
Bro.
But the fight I'm looking most forward to is the one that is happening. Well, okay, for us Australian people, it's around 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, and then for you American people, it's not. I think there's a couple Americans that watch us.
Oh, that's nice. Hello, Americans.
Oh, the thing is,
You
this
guys
has
have
already
horrible
happened. When
fast
this is
food.
out, it's already happened though. That's the thing.
Yeah, true.
So,
So for us, this is predictions.
this is predictions. So this is gonna happen before. This is what we think. What's gonna happen before the fight.
Yeah.
So Triple G versus Canelo, number 3.
Numero Trey.
Apart from Floyd. Apart from Floyd, the Floyd Mayweather fight, which was his only loss until recently, which he still wasn't. He wasn't at Floyd's level. I think it would be interesting now if them in their primes. I think it would be a very interesting fight.
It would be 100%.
And then Bivol, which I just think he just was not ready for the weight. He fought like shit.
He did, yeah. There
he-
was nothing there.
But I think it was just the weight. He just was not ready to fight. He went from middleweight to light heavyweight,
Yeah,
which is it's a bit of a jump. He's fighting.
Absolutely.
I think middleweight might be like 150 something. And I know light heavyweight's one. I know the 18. I think it's 180.
Wow, that's a big jump,
It's a
man.
bit of a jump.
It's a big jump.
It might be a bit more middleweight. Maybe let's say it's 160. But it's a late. I know it's something like 20 pounds.
Wow,
At late.
that's a big jump
So,
because
yeah.
that's a lot of power difference.
It is, and he fought well, but just not well enough.
Yeah.
He still got UD'd, but like,
Yeah,
yeah, it's really interesting because the first 2 fights were both fight of the year candidates, fight of the decade, to be honest. He had, I think I think it was a draw the first
Draw,
one, and then it
Canelo.
was did he UD or split decision?
a split, I think.
We
Was
will
it a split?
we will confirm you once again.
Because a lot of people were saying that GGG got
He got robbed.
robbed.
He got robbed in the second. Was it the first one or one of them?
I don't know. Well, a lot of people were saying he got robbed in both of them.
Yeah, they were. We'll do Canelo. Okay, so second one it was a. Second one it was a majority decision. So that means
Majority,
he won.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that for non-boxing fans, that means my boy Canelo won
Canelo.
on 2 cards out of the 3,
3, yeah.
and the third one was probably a draw. Oh, yeah, it was a draw.
The first one.
The third, yeah, one of the cards would have been a draw if it's majority, right?
Yeah.
Yes, because split decisions.
Is it? Yes. Yeah.
split,
yeah. One of
yeah,
them's draw.
draw,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then, that was 2. The bag they're both gonna make as well. Fuck me.
But you see, the thing is,
So it could be the biggest box. It probably will be the biggest fight of the year unless Fury Joshua fight.
so the funny thing is, GGG is actually going in the underdog, even though GGG's just come off a win,
Because JGG
And-
has all the belts, doesn't he?
and Canelo just came off a loss.
What's the super middleweight? Yes, you're right. This is for super middle. Oh no. Who's got? Oh no, Canelo's got all the belts. No, he doesn't. Means JGG must have the IBF because this is.
Does he? Okay.
He must. Yeah, because.
Oh yeah,
He's got WA, WBC, WO.
Yeah.
So he's got.
I think I heard somewhere GGG's coming in the underdog. Is
He
what
might
I
be.
heard.
He. Oh no! What's SD mean?
Hey, what does it say?
SD.
SD. No
No.
idea.
It says SD on the first one. It was a draw, but like SD. I don't know what fucking SD is. Is there something it says down the bottom? Hold on. We're gonna find this shit out, people.
The way their terminology.
What the fuck? Anyways. But like Canelo Alverez is now came off his second loss in his whole career. Recently as well.
Yeah. And also, actually, do you know, I was watching Chael Sonnen.
Great
UFC.
combat sports mind.
Incredible entertainer. He was the Conor McGregor before Conor McGregor.
True. Yes, he does
I
have.
can't let you get close. He
I know.
put his opinion on this.
Oh no, he has the IBF and the IBO, so they both
Okay.
have 2 each.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
then why the fuck it says here? Hold up. Oh no, because won the IBF super middleweight title. What the fuck?
What's it saying,
Right,
mate?
it says the dude. It says he just retained the IBF. Oh, middleweight. Okay, and then who's got? But then it says he won the WA Super IBF W. Oh no, so it is for all. I don't. It doesn't make sense. Oh, it's because WBC has put in. Have you seen the new thing? They made a new championship belt, the Super Championship or some shit.
I haven't seen that. No.
So it's some like special belt. That's probably what it means. But either way, it is the undisputed fight. Whoever wins is the top dog of the super middleweight division.
I actually, I was watching Chael Sonnen say something. And he said GGG's old now and he's slower.
I think he is.
But he still packs a punch.
Yeah, Triple G.
And in his last win, in GGG's last win, he actually had to dig in crazy deep and like literally pull something out of his bum because he had like, yeah, it was like he literally he still has the power. You can tell.
He's a weapon.
Just
man.
doesn't have the speed anymore.
Can't find this dude's birthday, by the way. But
it's alright.
40. He's oh my god.
Yeah.
Canelo's I think 32.
Maybe.
Canelo's been in the scene. Yeah, 32. Fuck, I'm good.
Yeah, mate. That's good. That's good work.
Right.
But yeah, no, Canelo's still got the speed, still got it, and GGG doesn't at the moment. But GGG has the power. So to me, it comes down to can GGG land his shots?
Correct.
If he doesn't, Canelo walks him.
I believe so as well.
And Canelo will come out the gate, and will literally. I reckon Canelo will just come out the gate, and he'll play defensively, get that feel again.
Which he always does.
Always, and he'll start feeling it out. The moment he gets comfortable, man, he's going to start letting go a little bit, and because you got to remember, GGG's 40. He's got the experience.
Exactly.
And he can read people so well. So if he knows how to telegraph a shot and land it against someone like Canelo, it could be anyone's game. But that shot has to land. So
I will give you something that I've just thought of. So Canelo's of these big superstar fighters, he's very active. Sometimes he fights usually 2 or 3 times a year.
Yep.
Last year he fought 3 times.
Yep. Awesome.
And 3 times he was ready for it. This is the second time he's fighting. This is the first time ever though he's ever had to make this big weight jump. Well, it's not a big. I assume it's not. He probably does it easily. But I assume in that light heavyweight fight he probably only put on a little bit.
Yep.
He probably got outweighed a little bit as well. You know what? Should we look at? No, I don't really give a fuck. But he's having to go back. But this is the first time in his career he's moved up a little bit and he's moving back down. This is the first time that he has not fought in a year.
Yeah.
At his usual weight, which he fluctuates.
Good call.
He fluctuates from super middleweight. I think he always also fights at light middleweight as well. So he's those 3 weights. He's never gone up.
Good call.
That much. So what I'm worried about potentially is he might burn out.
That's a good call, man. I never thought about that. That's something. For sure. But
the thing is, he's the best pound to pound. You have to, even after lost, he's still pound to pound. It's him and Usyk. And I'll give Fury.
Fury's up there, yeah.
But he's still the best pound for pound boxer in the world.
Yeah. Man, I
57-2-2. So
that's mind-boggling to me. I never even thought about that.
You have to think about it because it's like obviously I assume he didn't much make of a weight cut, but he was training to fight a bigger dude. Now he's fighting a smaller dude.
And I say
because GGG is he's a small middleweight.
He is, but he's very technical as well.
He's obviously he might be one of the most technical guys in the world. Yeah, so he definitely is one of the most technical guys in the world.
With Lomachenko.
We'll have to get into my favorite division in boxing.
Yeah, for sure.
Lightweight in a sec, but
for sure. I'm still gonna take Canelo.
Me too.
I'm still gonna take him, but that's a really good thought that you just brought up. That's That's right. I still got Canelo.
This is what we do at the box, mate. This is what we do at the box, mate. There's this nightclub called The Box. Whenever I say that, it's this nightclub in the UK, and they do like fucked up shit there, like sex and shit in these nightclubs. And I did.
How do you know this, lad?
Because I hear it. I've heard it. KSI has talked about it and stuff on podcasts, and then people warned me when I was going there that probably don't go there unless you want to experience, a different light. And why I'm saying this because of the show. What I'm going to call the show is the box. So everybody's just be like. But hey. Anyways,
that's so good.
Anyways,
that's so funny.
I have Canelo. I think he's gonna be pissed off just losing. I think he's gonna knock him out and not knock out actually. I think he's gonna get. It's either gonna be a doctor's stoppage. This is gonna be. I'm gonna be really technical here. I think it's gonna be a doctor's stoppage, or a It's just gonna be a regular. It's gonna be waved off by the ref. Yeah. I'm gonna say around. It's gonna be It's gonna be the championship rounds. I think round 11.
Do you know what? I'm gonna give a prediction.
TKO round 11. I think that's pretty.
I want to say TKO round 9.
Yeah, so that's what I was gonna think, but I thought,
But there's a reason why I'm saying that is because you brought up that he might burn out.
That's. You know what? I might have to go with you now.
I don't know if he wants to let it last to round 12.
I don't think so either. But I think what will happen is, knowing Canelo, JJJ will win the first 4 rounds.
Yeah.
Then he'll win the next, let's say 4-5, and then we'll get to around 10-11. So I think it will happen 10-11.
Okay.
And then at that point, I think he'll land a shot, and then at that point he would be landing so many shots.
Yeah.
And that'll be it.
I like that. That's good technicality.
I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be the most. I think it will be the best fight of the year.
100%. And I'm so keen for it, man. And honestly, I'm ready to be shocked as well. I'm ready to be shocked.
Me too. I don't want Canelo. I don't think Canelo will lose again. To be honest.
I certainly hope he doesn't, bro.
I don't think so.
He's such an incredible fighter.
Because I want to see Canelo get back to light heavyweight and see how he goes. So I'm interested. I want to see a Bivol too because I feel like now he's seen that and done it.
Yeah.
There's, I think, Israel Adesanya should do. I know we're switching combat sports, but
that's all good.
He's seen the light heavyweight.
Yeah.
He's seen what he needs to improve on. Goes up. I think they both would dominate.
But he depends how he does against Pereira.
I don't know. We'll have to see. We're gonna to UFC soon. Let's do the box.
Oh, bro.
But
what else we got?
What else? I'm trying to think what other boxing cards are coming.
We did say.
We can talk about AJ. We'll talk about AJ. We'll quick review AJ Usyk. Anthony Joshua, you are a fucking idiot. Okay, I'm referring to at the end of the fight. That's what I'm calling the fucking idiot.
Yep.
He fought like he did not do anything that I wanted him to do. Again, the jab looked good. I give him that. Jab looked good. Once again, same as the first fight. But he's just not going through the motions, and he just got killed on the inside.
It's almost like he has no defense for the inside.
He doesn't.
And it after he lost to Ruiz, it's almost like something's just switched mentally, and he's just never been there.
Exactly.
Even though he won it back against Ruiz, he's still never been there, man.
Exactly. The Ruiz 2 wasn't a great fight, and then the fight he fought another dude after, some old British dude he fought. No, I don't think he was British.
It was.
I don't remember the dude's name.
Someone.
It was like older dude.
Yeah.
He knocked him out. But he should have finished that in 3 rounds.
He should have finished that so
He had him on the ropes. But the problem with him, which he's proved again, even with the bloody Ruiz. In the Ruiz fight, it didn't even happen before he got knocked out. This happened in the Ruiz fight.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to... I don't know if it's mentally something or it's just he's... I don't know. He's not good in these situations. He gets a guy hurt, doesn't finish it off.
Yeah.
When earlier... Bro, he was having fucking early knockouts.
That guy would eat. He would get someone wobbled, and then he would not stop the pressure. Not stop the pressure. And he was the hottest thing in the world.
And he's fought like I'm just going back now. He's like he won. He went not undisputed. What's the other one? Unified. He was unified. He went unified when he beat Klitschko.
Yeah, Klitschko. Yeah.
Which he. Again, that's when the first sign of not finishing off his opponent happened. Then he fought Joe Parker, a good opponent.
Yeah.
Joe Parker, like, great dude. He's fought... Joe Parker's one of the top 8, top 6 in division. Maybe say top 5. He might be the 5th.
He could be the 5th, yeah.
Possibly. But the thing is, But the thing that happened, and he was never going to knock Joe Parker out. Really,
Yeah,
I don't think Joe Parker's been knocked out.
And I think he sort of went in with the mindset of not knocking Joey out.
Yeah.
I think he just went in there to box.
Which he did, and I'll give it to him. He did
do that.
Did well, and then after that we go to Ruiz. And look at
he
since
got hit in the back of the head.
are we going to say since Klitschko, this thing of him going for the kill has disappeared.
It's just died.
He's done some good. Like I'll give him Klitschko knockout was great.
Yeah.
The knockout against I can't remember this dude's name. Great, but
Dylan White.
no, it was the European dude. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
But those two fights.
Yeah. He's like.
It's just like I don't know.
He's disappointing now.
He's not a entertaining. I fell over in Anthony Joshua when he won his first title
and
against who was it? Oh my god, what's the dude's name? He's black. Sorry, that's racist.
Dylan White, not the.
And he's got the the longer hair.
And he was wobbly, eh?
Yeah, he was wobbly. Dude was wearing the red shorts.
Yeah.
I'll tell you his name.
I forget his name, but that guy was wobbly, bro. After that first knockdown.
I heard of him when I saw that fight, and then since then he's disappointed me.
Yeah.
Not disappointed me. He's had some great wins, but he's just the power. What's the dude's name? Brazil, I believe. Brazil, I think his name is. I think that's. He did fight Dylan. I think it was either Brazil or Charles Martin. That might have been.
Okay.
Yes, Charles Martin.
Yeah.
Who had the IBF.
Yes.
That's who he beat, and he won. And then he came and obviously he beat Klitschko.
I used to be such a fan of him.
Oh, I missed the fight. He fought this dude named Takam.
Okay.
How do you finish that? Takam, he beat him by decision. Destroyed him unanimous.
Yeah.
But then obviously there's knockout power was not there.
Man.
Joe Parker, which we just spoke about. Oh, who's this dude? Okay, he had another fight before Ruiz. Did that happen? Yes. Which he did knock him out.
Yeah.
And then Ruiz, Pulev, that's the guy I was thinking.
Pulev, yeah.
So he TKO'd during round 7. Okay, so maybe that was a bit of a stretch what I said, but let's just say from Ruiz won.
Which is what I think. I think Ruiz won after that's happened, man. After he took that loss, something happened mentally. And it was in the fight. It was almost like he was broken.
It was.
And it's broken him, and he hasn't been able to fix himself.
No.
And we saw that against Usyk.
100%.
He wasn't able to fix himself. He wasn't able to, and he stuck to one thing.
Usyk, first fight, beautiful fight. Second one, he won it. It was split. Like he honestly probably won it unanimous. A split's a bit of like a stretch, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like I get it. Like, but you looking at that fight? Did you see Joshua beating Usyk in 7 out of the 12 rounds?
No.
I would honestly give it 8-4, 9-3.
Yeah, it was.
He had 3. I know he won. I can't remember what rounds are because I did rewatch. I didn't watch it live because of us in Australia. The fucking UK time difference sucks.
It's horrible.
So we don't watch his boxing fight lives when they're in the UK that often.
Yeah.
He won. I remember winning. I think I had 3 that he won. Maybe 4.
I would agree with that. Yeah, I had him 4. I had him 4.
So that's fine.
And that was me being generous, to be honest.
Which is, I honestly agree with you, because it wasn't this final score was we had a 1 like it was a pretty it was 116-112, the 115-13, and then the other judge 115-113. But you're looking at let me find let me have a look and see if I can find the numbers. Here are the numbers. We had the numbers were Usyk landed 170 of 712 and. So Usyk's problem, he does throw a lot, which could worry him against if the Fury fight does happen.
Yeah, so Fury throws a lot but lands a lot.
Yes, Joshua 124-49. So he's outthrown him by that's 50 punches almost, and then that's not even including power shots, which Usyk won the power shots. I think he was wobbly at one point, Joshua.
I think so.
I feel like it, but
he's always wobbly.
But like
now he's wobbly.
It seems like it, but like
he's going to get eaten alive. Like he's going to get demolished by Fury, and it's not even going to be like To me, it's not even going to be close.
I have to agree. And this is coming from. I'm a like
You're a
Anthony
big-
Joshua
yeah.
is my favorite fighter. I'm a big Joshua fan.
I'm a big Fury fan.
So I know that's where the difference. But I just,
Something has to change.
If something has to change, his mentality or something, because he's not a killer anymore.
He's not. And I would love to see Anthony Joshua come back to his...
I hope so as well.
Because at the moment, like, Tyson Fury has literally fought against Deontay Wilder, probably his biggest challenge outside of Usyk, maybe.
Yeah.
And he's folded him 3 times. You know?
What I have to say is, let's go through our top 5.
Yeah.
In the heavyweight.
Yeah. Sweet.
So I'll give you the BoxRec official.
Yep.
First.
Screw that. They're never right.
I know, but let's just see what they have to say. It's probably not right. And then let's see. Realistically, I can't spell heavyweight right. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm just gonna get Usyk's name.
Back to kindergarten.
I know, mate. Fucking hell. They have Usyk as the top dog.
That's
They have him. Yep, they have him as the number 1 best fighter in the world.
that's disgusting. That is yeah, that's why those rankings don't matter.
Okay, so see these aren't. See, I don't know. Okay, they have. Oh, that's right, because they've taken off Fury off it.
Why's that?
I don't know. So, okay, let's.
He's in his own category.
You include him. So we got Usyk, top dog.
Yep.
We got AJ, number 2.
Really?
Yeah. Deontay Wilder, 3. Ruiz, 4. Dillian White, 5. Okay. So I'm changing it up. We have Usyk 1 because he's been more active. Okay. No, no, I'm gonna put Fury.
Stick to your guns, bro. Whatever you say.
We gotta put Fury because I feel like Fury would beat Usyk. So we'll put Fury 1, Usyk 2, Wilder 3, AJ 4, Ruiz 5.
Yep.
I think that's pretty unanimous.
Yep. So I would agree with that. However, for me, 2 and 3, Usyk and Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder has a mad right hand.
I'd say, but I just don't see.
But he's not a better boxer.
I don't see Deontay Wilder beating Usyk. I don't think that'll fight.
Well, no one saw him beating Tyson Fury.
Which he didn't. We lost twice.
But he did knock him down in that third fight. He did get him.
He did get
twice,
him. You know, got him good as well.
And so anything can happen. And I think that Usyk's a better boxer. Mm-hmm. Now a lot of people are better boxers than Deontay Wilder, but Deontay Wilder has an eraser.
What I'm going to say is though, is AJ going to be in that top 3? He's already lost to 1 twice. Fury
could end his career right here, bro.
It depends what type of Fury we get.
Yeah. Are we getting a Deontay Wilder 2 Fury? Exactly. Or are we getting a...
Deontay Wilder 1 Fury?
Yeah.
And then I honestly want to see AJ fight against Wilder.
Yeah. Yes.
Instead of Fury this year, I would rather see the undisputed fight at the end of this year, and then see AJ versus the winner of the undisputed fight.
So I would have loved to have seen Fury and Usyk go against each other, and then AJ and Deontay Wilder.
Yeah, see,
to me, that just made sense.
That would be the undisputed fight.
And it made sense.
But the thing is, does AJ deserve another big fight like that? Because he's already lost. He's lost 3 of them.
He's lost, yeah. And
he's lost 3 of them. He's a 2-time champion.
The guy needs to take a backward step. He's taken too many steps forward but getting pushed back. It's almost like he needs to take a backward step to realign himself. And he needs to fight an opponent that is... he can beat, but he needs to...
Because he can't... He's had the long break twice, and it's failed.
Yeah.
Well, it's failed. So,
yeah.
What I think he's going to have to do is I think he's got to be more active. And he's got to fight someone like Derek Chisora, Luis Ortiz. I'm just listing names off the website.
Luis Ortiz will be a good fight for him.
Which could be. Even if you go lower and fight an upcoming dude like a Daniel Dubois, for example, who I've... Frank Sanchez, who the fuck that is.
Yeah,
okay?
I don't know these people.
I know Daniel Dubois because he's big in the UK.
Yeah.
But like, it's gonna be, it will be interesting. Like this dude needs to fight.
Yeah, and I want to see. Do you know what fight I really want to see?
Tell me.
Andy Ruiz and Joey Parker.
That's happened.
Yeah, but I want to see it again.
Andy Ruiz lost. That was his first loss.
And I want to see it again.
That was his.
because Joey Parker's training with Tyson Fury.
Is he?
Yeah, and I love to see it, eh? So
They booked that. I want to see I want to see a Ruiz Dillian White fight
that wouldn't be bad.
because that's the full five according to Boxing Rec, not according to us.
Yeah.
I would want to see that, but like, there's just a couple fights because Wilder. Who just fought Luis Ortiz? Wilder did. Who was? Someone just fought Luis Ortiz, I swear.
It wasn't Wilder.
Who was it? No, Dylan. No, that was Ruiz. I think just fought him.
Oh yeah,
I swear.
maybe.
Because Luis Ortiz only lost. He's lost to Wilder, I think, twice. Yeah, he's only lost to Wilder and BoxRec is fucked. You can't
Which was crazy. That
the first
he was
one,
winning that whole fight, and then man got laid out.
That's what Wilder does.
Laid out. Like he was dominating him the whole fight, and then got.
I didn't realize how
wrecked.
fucking old Luis Ortiz was.
How old is he?
43.
No, don't say that to me, bro.
Right, he's that old. Okay, no, he did. He just fought Ruiz. That's right.
Yeah.
Ruiz looked great.
Yeah.
Made good money as well. $1.5 million. Mr. Ortiz.
Ooh, you can hear the
That's
beat
something-
scratching.
That's nice, though. Very attractive.
Oh yeah.
So it's like the
ASMR.
heavyweight division is going to be very interesting, in my opinion.
Yes. Yeah.
And
yeah.
that all depends with what Fury wants to do.
I just want to see Fury be more active, but I think he's trying to take a backward step now and just relax and be with his family and stuff, which is understandable.
Let's say Fury does not. You know what? He fights AJ and that's it. I think if he fights AJ, he will fight the undisputed fight.
Yeah.
He'll go through AJ. AJ will be lost for the fourth time.
I need him to fight Usyk, bro. I need him to fight Usyk.
But let's say that AJ fight does happen, which it's seeming like it. I think contracts are about to be signed according to Eddie Hearn.
Yep.
So let's say that realistic. I hate to say that it's going to be a mega fight because AJ still has the whole UK audience, and then so let's say that will sell out at say they do it at Wembley.
Yep.
Sell 120,000 tickets.
Yep.
Which would be great. Maybe we do this in Cardiff because Joshua has better luck in Cardiff. Maybe get it out of him.
Okay. Yeah.
Because he's lost now. He's lost in England. He's lost in America. He's lost in Dubai.
Yeah.
So maybe we move this to Cardiff and Wales. You can sell 120,000 tickets. The UK audience will still flog it. The pay-per-view monies.
Yep.
DAZN will be getting a lot of money.
Yep.
I know it could be on. Who does Fury? Fury was with Top Rank.
Top Rank, yeah.
Are they Showtime?
I think so.
I think they're Showtime.
Maybe.
But I realistically hope get it DAZN so we don't have so we get so the Australians get a cheaper pay-per-view, please.
Eddie Hearn will probably.
It probably will. Eddie,
done,
exactly. So let's say that does happen.
Eddie Hearn the GOAT.
Eddie Hearn. I think mate, my boy. So if that happens, the Fury fight against Usyk will happen sometime next year. You would imagine.
Yeah, and it has to happen, man. And for Fury, because Fury's already called himself the greatest of all time. It's like, if you want to call yourself that, bro, you got to fight the other guy who's taking the top spot right now.
Fuck, I'm just looking at the ages. The whole top 10. Not even the top 10. The top 11 of the division are all older than 30.
Where's the young guns at, man?
Yeah,
Maybe I need to step in there, bro.
I need
to put on the gloves and start.
Bro, as I'm saying, that this Daniel Dubois guy, of the top 25, according to BoxRec.
Yeah.
He's the only one that's. There's three guys who are in their 20s.
Wow.
He's the youngest, 25.
Wow.
Heavyweight, and I know Fury's 34.
33, 34. You're 34,
like
yeah,
I think he's 34. But they're old. We just need some new young guys. Because, like, Deontay Wilder, 36, Usyk, 35. Then you have, Ortiz, 40, fucking 3, I couldn't believe it. Chisora, I knew was old, 38. Pulev, 41.
You might as well get George Foreman back in there, bro.
It seems like it, eh? But anyways, let's move on divisions. Let's talk about, our Australian comrade who recently lost the undisputed fight, but is fighting again. Let me get that date up real quick. If you guys don't know who I'm referring, it's George Kambosos versus Devin Haney 2.
King.
We'll quickly go into...
Redfern's best.
Hey, shout out.
My man.
The only boxer in Sydney that doesn't want to fight in Sydney.
Bring it to... I want to watch it, man.
It would sell out. It would
Bro,
sell out.
we would
sell out. chuck that at Allianz.
Hundreds, man. Yeah.
Sell out. You'd sell 45,000 tickets easy. Oh no, you get more people in. You probably get another 2,000 in, so probably get to about 47.
Oh, it'd sell out for sure.
So what I'm saying about that is, first fight, Isaac came over. As I said, we bought the pay-per-view. What were your thoughts?
Disappointing.
In our initial, should we give our initial reactions?
So us being biased Australians, we said that Devin Haney didn't do enough to win. To take the belts off
because the thing is we're UFC heads as well, so we're gonna in the UFC when a fight's close enough they give it to the champion.
Yeah,
but
and so we were like, oh yeah, Kambosos, he's won it, and it wasn't very convincing.
No, not at all.
And it wasn't convincing at all on either ends.
No.
But then they gave it to Devin Haney. And I'll get
you the stats and stuff.
We could sort of see it, like
we spoke. Yeah,
yes, Devin Haney sort of did.
We didn't agree with the unanimous decision. I think
that was pretty awful.
But then looking back,
I agree.
I think the judges did great. I think
because I stripped it right back and I just said, I'm going to go without we were in an environment where all we cared about was George Kambosos. Exactly. That was it. And then when I watched it again, I was like, okay, he didn't exactly win the fight, did he? So
shitty website doesn't even have fucking stats of the fucking boxing fight.
Rough go. But yeah, so George Kambosos, man, he looked good when he let his hands go, and he threw like the most combo he did was about 3 or 4 punches.
He did,
and he looked good, but he just needed to let him go more.
100%.
And Devin Haney doesn't have head movement per se. He has hip movement. So he'll drop his whole torso. He'll start moving his whole upper body around, which he doesn't move his head. He moves his whole upper body. And George Kambosos, to counter that, what he did was just lean back. And it was sort of like he was just waiting because Devin Haney is a counter puncher.
He is. And he's might be one of the best in the world at it.
Probably, yeah. And watching it back, man, George Kambosos needs to strip himself right back.
He does.
And just, or not even start from the ground.
I wouldn't say so. He just needs, there's a lot of little things he needs to work on.
Yeah.
Like he needs to, obviously, the guard, because he was constantly getting hit with, a counter punch.
It was like this.
Exactly. And then it was constantly getting hit. And then who would have said that fight could have ended by knockout? But Haney just does not have, Haney is not a power puncher.
He doesn't have the power, but he's got the technicality.
And Kambosos does. He hurt him.
He got Teofimo Lopez,
He hurt him. He hurt him.
Dropped him.
And he can do that. It's just he needs to be aware that Haney is going to be in the inside and he's quick.
And whatever you throw, expect to get one back.
Exactly. Every time.
Yeah.
Firstly, they're doing this at Rod Laver Arena, which I think is really fucking weird. So this is also mate, we're having a great month of boxing. We're gonna have Misfits 2, and then the day after we're having Kambosos Haney. I'll take that back. It's gonna be the same day because of UK time difference.
Yeah, always.
So it's gonna be, if Kambosos loses this, which I hate to say it, that's what I'm going towards at the moment.
Okay.
I haven't seen because I haven't seen enough.
Yeah.
And I don't know, if Haney fights the same fight.
Yeah.
It's all on Kambosos.
Yeah.
Haney doesn't need to be better.
Yeah.
He will be, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Haney looks better every fight, but.
So I have faith in my boy.
But I've got it. The Australian man. I've
got absolute complete and utter faith in my boy because of how humble he is.
Yeah.
And just his character and his charisma. And you saw after that post-fight interview, he was super humble about it. He said, let him have his moment.
Exactly.
I will come back better. I'll come back strong. Exactly. And seeing that sort of he's like seeing that in someone means that he's able to recognize his weakness. He's able to recognize that he did not fight well enough. And that's what you want.
Exactly.
And it's exactly what the best fighters in the world, they're able to do that.
Exactly.
They're able to do that, and they're able to strip back their performance, which is what I think he'll come back a lot better.
That's what I'm hoping for, but we just need to see. We need to see that Teofimo Lopez was the best boxer in the division.
Yes.
And then he was clear. He beat Lemonchenko, who is everybody before even. I think Lemonchenko did have the ring at that point.
He was the pound for pound the best, I think.
Lemonchenko was he was the best.
Yeah.
And then obviously Lopez won.
Yeah.
And fought him terrifically.
Incredible. Yeah.
The only way I don't see Lomachenko losing another fight in that division, to be honest, because of the way he got fought was so technical and just beat him to the ground.
Yeah.
He fought well, and then we obviously had another in this stupid division. No one likes to stay the ring champion very long.
Yeah.
Then we had Kambosos beat Lopez, which was great. Beat him in his own backyard.
Awesome, man.
Dropped him. I think it was round.
It was early.
I think it was 1 or 2. I think
it was 1. I think.
I think it was 1. I feel like it was early in the round as well.
It was I'm pretty sure it was round 1, and then he got dropped.
He did get dropped later on,
and then got back up and just started pummeling.
So, and then we obviously had the recent one when Haney. So it is interesting because this was a 2-fight deal as well.
Yeah.
So because Kambosos could win this.
Yep.
And then
I really hope he does.
I'm
praying he does.
I hope he does. I'm just.
Lord Jesus.
Yeah, hey, once again.
Come to you again.
second time we said that today. It just really depends on what Kambosos we get.
Yes.
I think he's win or lose. I'm just saying as they're calling it repeat or revenge.
And bro, honestly, I'm itching for this fight.
I'm excited.
I want this. I want this so bad, and I used to, because Devin Haney fought on the undercard of KSI.
Yeah, he did. That's how I first.
And that's how I first met. Yeah, that's how I first realised who he was.
And when I saw it, I thought he was shit.
Yeah.
Because that fight he fought was horrible.
And then I was sort of like, oh yeah. So I started following his Instagram and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I started watching him. I was like, he's decent in that.
He's a fought good opponents until Kambosos.
And then Kambosos, and I was like, all right. And now that it's happened, man, I'm itching, bro. I just want Kambosos to win, and I want him to come back, and I want him to win convincingly.
Me too.
Because he deserves that for sure.
He does. He's just got to prove to to me and to the rest of the fans who have a little bit of doubt in him that he can overcome that. So I'm just popping up the rankings. So we have. So what then? Okay, this is what's going to happen next. I don't know why the hell this dude's ranked so low. Oh, no, I do, because he hasn't fought for a title. Yeah. We need to see a rematch. These are the ring. I found better rankings now. These are the ring rankings. I need to see whoever. I hope they have. I need to see a Ryan Garcia.
You're going to say Ryan Garcia
against Tank Davis, title eliminator fight.
Yes. Yeah.
Whoever wins that fights. But the thing is, I don't know what's in this deal, because this is the original deal. Because they had a 2-fight deal. Yep. That whoever won or lost this was going to happen again either way. Mm-hmm. So but say Kambosos wins, I would love to see a Tank Davis fight.
Because I think Tank Davis beats Ryan Garcia.
I think he does as well. I think Ryan Garcia is of the top 5 is he's in the best place. I don't think he'll beat any of the. I don't see him beating Lopez, Lomachenko, Davis.
He can't. I don't think he's too young. He can't hang with those guys.
I just don't think he's good. Like if you look at the top 10. He's beating everybody. I don't know who Martin is, who's ranked number 10. Then you have a couple. They're a good division. Like
it really is. Yeah.
Of the top 10, the guy that has the most losses is. You got 2 dudes that have 1 loss, 3, 4. Oh, it's Lomachenko, and you can't disrespect.
Mate, honestly,
how much did Lomachenko lose to? Who gave him?
Did he lose twice?
Yeah, 16-2.
Yeah.
Mate, we're out here getting the stats for you people, so like.
No, Lomachenko was my favourite because his training, he's
just a weapon.
Dancing and stuff like that, swimming, he can hold his breath for like 12 minutes. He's nuts, man. His dad put him through some incredible training.
Can I get all the losses and wins?
Shout out to all the dads in the world.
Hey, shout out to the poppers. I found this good website, box.live.
Ooh, have to suss him out, eh?
But I can't find the dude's wins and losses. It says he's 16-2. Just give me his fucking wins and losses. Next fight news, potential fights. No.
Search up on his.
We'll go on Wikipedia.
Wiki.
Sorry, guys, just a bit of technical difficulties.
Technicalities.
I don't know who else he lost to. Because I thought he was undefeated when he fought Lopez.
Nah, I knew he
must have lost one.
Taking a loss, yeah.
Maybe he fought lost early. What was he in? He's always been a lightweight, right? Or was he in a different division? He lost his second ever fight.
Yeah.
That's right, he fought featherweight. Yeah, he was a different division. Bro, he's been fucking boxing for 8 years. His first ever fight was for an international title. Oh, because he was a good amateur boxer, wasn't he?
He went to the Olympics, I think.
Yeah, that's right. So they just gave it to him straight away. He's fighting Jermaine Ortiz.
Yes, yeah, Jermaine Ortiz, yeah.
What division's that in?
Can't remember. But
either way, it's going to be an interesting for the lightweight division. I think lightweight division is the best.
Mate, the future of the lightweight division is...
That's we just named 10 guys. Imagine if we go lower, it would be even crazier. Let's see if I can get a box rec.
But I love lightweight division, man.
I do.
There's so much because it's so active and there's so much.
It is.
So much going on, and every single fighter there is good.
No, 100%.
Every single fighter there is like capable of competing for the top spot.
Box rec is fucking with me, so we'll forget about that. But yeah, I imagine the top 15 is quite good.
Yes.
The top 10 we just looked at was good, but we'll have to see. Yeah, I really wonder where it goes after this because I doubt there won't be a third fight. Oh, actually, I don't know because if it's another decision,
that's why I want him to win convincingly.
I think he's got to knock him out. If he doesn't, we'll have to. Well, you want to see a third fight to see who's the best because you're 1-1.
Well, yeah. Well, depends.
Unless you knock him out.
Depends how the second fight goes.
Yeah, if you knock him out, I don't really care. You just say it was just one bad loss.
Yeah.
And
I would agree, it is one bad loss because it was a bad loss. He just
fought like shit.
He was horrible. Yeah.
It was not good. So yeah, it'd just be interesting to see where the division goes. Hey, I think it's time to switch combat sports though now.
Yeah, let's do it.
Anything else you want to talk about boxing?
Man, I think we covered it all, eh?
Bro, that was that's a good over a couple of hours of just
that's
talking
the
boxing.
one, eh? Hey. Love boxing, man.
We do. I do love it as well. Especially at the moment, we have some interesting stuff happening in the really the only divisions I care about is heavyweight and lightweight.
Yeah,
at the moment.
that's about.
Oh,
it,
and
yeah.
and obviously how Tim Tszyu goes, but I don't care about the rest of the division.
Nah, Timmy Zoo's the goat, mate.
Yeah, he's got a big fight. When's that fight happening? We'll mention it quickly.
Yeah.
So Jamal Charlo might be he's also one of the best pound-for-pound boxers. Yeah. He's a two-weight division. I think he's two-weight unified champion. He's undisputed at the moment in junior. Junior middleweight? I think their division is. So it'll be interesting.
Mate, Timmy Tszyu, I'll back my guy every day.
Junior middleweight, that's what it is. It's going to be interesting because with that, you're finding a dude who's 28-0.
Yeah.
And Tim Tszyu's 21-0, maybe 22-0, something like that.
Okay, yeah.
But Tim Tszyu is still for most of boxing, obviously as us Australians, we know him through his father and just being a great boxer. Who the hell is Tim Tszyu? Americans are not going to know who he is. Most people don't know who he is. He's fought one fight in America, which he won convincingly, and he fought a great fight.
Yeah.
But
he's probably Australia's... Would you say he's Australia's number one boxer at the moment?
Yeah, probably. He's a bit better than... no, you have to give Caboose as a champion.
He's probably
you have to give it to him.
one.
Yeah. Caboose is the champion, but that's probably definitely... Yeah, you're probably right.
But he's up there. So for those
we have the cruiserweight champion. I don't know what his name is. The Australian dude is the champion. He just won the cruiserweight title fight.
Oh, Oath! What a beast!
He was, bro, I didn't even know. Yeah, we have the best cruiserweight fighter. I didn't know his name. I read it the other day.
Hey, don't mess with the bangers from Australia.
Yeah, bro, don't mess with us, bro.
Title with us has said it.
Hey,
so
don't
that's
mess with
what
us,
we're
bro.
saying.
Don't mess with
best strikers in the world.
Bro, hey, speaking facts, bro. But hey, it's gonna be it's Tim Tszyu. Gonna be Charlo. I know that's coming out.
Awesome.
I think it's coming up, and I know it's coming up sometime this year. We'll do a bit more.
I'm excited, mate. I'm excited.
Me too.
Timmy Tszyu.
I know it's. Hold up. And then we'll move on to MMA. Okay,
I just remember his walkout.
28th of Jan, so next year.
Oath, yeah. So,
that will be over 8 months removed from the victory of. Oh, that's right. And then Tim Tszyu's been out for 10 months against his last fight. So that's gonna be interesting. Undisputed fight.
Yeah.
If he wins it, he goes. He's the top dog. He's one of the top dogs in boxing. If he loses it, I don't know where he's gonna go. He'll fight. Obviously.
He'll win.
Yeah, I reckon as well. I don't know. I honestly don't know who this other guy is.
No.
I've heard of him, but
I don't care who he fights. He'll win.
I don't know.
He can fight Francis Ngannou for like a...
Hey, some people aren't like. I think some people are doubting him. Super welterweight, sorry. Stupid fuck. There's too many fucking divisions in boxing now.
There's a lot, man. Yeah.
Let me just find. I'll find us the rankings.
There's supers, juniors,
mate,
middles.
So we said super welterweight. Okay, super welterweight. Here we go. Super welterweight. He is ranked. So he's third. He's third. and I think he beat the dude's name. Was it Harrison? I don't know, man. But he's ranked third in the world, and he's skipping over. I assume Charlo might have just beaten. Charlo's lost a fight, so.
Ooh.
And yeah, Tim Zoo's one of the only guys.
Let's see how sexy we can sound. If there's anyone still watching this, like at this point in time,
hey, we love you.
Comment. Oh, what should we say? Comment mini fridge. Facts.
But then look at this. But then look at Tim Zoo. He's second. He's second in the WC rankings, and he's first in the. Okay, so you got this off the WBO.
Yeah.
WBO. Because I know he's the international WBO champion. I'm pretty sure.
Yo.
Anyways, let's move on from boxing.
Yeah, let's go. Change the code.
How should we target this? Should we talk about 279? Should we talk about 279?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that was fucking a shit show. What the fuck was that, man?
My heart was like racing, Because
what the fuck was that, bro? With all the fucking bullshit that was happening before the fight card.
The weight. Didn't make the weight.
Didn't make the weight, and then there was Kevin Holland trying to bash him, and Darren Till was in there.
Yeah, it was
well.
weird.
I don't know what the fuck. Darren Till doesn't even have a fight announced.
But to be fair, we got a fight that we always wanted.
Yes.
In Nate Diaz and.
But then I like Kevin Holland a lot.
Yeah.
So I was upset for him because that dude's not beating Hamzat. The thing is about Hamzat though is that what are you going to do with him now? Are you going to keep him at 170 when he's gone almost? He's put a good weight on for middleweight. You know what I mean? He's weighing in at 180. I think a little bit less, but around 180. What are you going to do with him? Because I had him. He was their next title shot after this Usman Edwards drama's done.
Yeah.
Because that will probably be a 3-fight thing. Because Usman
will probably win the next one.
Oh wait, was that it? No, you should just end it like that actually.
True.
Because he won the first one.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see how that goes. But really, I don't know. It's interesting because.
Nah, Hamzat, man.
He's just too fucking good.
He's a freak.
He's too good.
I kill everybody.
Okay, let's do this. Usman, Hamzat. But the thing is, it's just weird fucking the welterweight division because it's Usman lost. Okay, let's just say it. For somehow Edward beats Usman. I don't see it happening.
No, it's not going to happen.
And then let's firstly put him against Hamzat, and then we'll put Edwards versus Hamzat.
Yep.
Edwards versus Hamzat. How do you see that fight going?
Okay, so
I still can't believe he's the fucking champion. It's weird to say.
It is. It is very weird to say. You got to remember, Edwards did pretty convincingly beat Nate Diaz.
That was a lovely fight. Great fight.
And and for me, it will be if Hamzat. Of course, Nate Diaz is older now.
Yeah.
Hamzat would have probably had his way with Nate Diaz.
Yeah, I reckon it would. He would. I reckon it would have gone. He probably would have submitted him earlier.
So I think. Even just going off that, Hamzat will probably win that.
Yeah, probably.
And but yeah, and I can just see because Edwards just doesn't have the killer instinct that Hamzat does.
No.
He's
got power and he's got one-shot power though.
Yeah, he does.
Which Hamzat, I don't know if he does.
No, but see the thing is with Hamzat, he's very ruthless, very relentless, and he'll come at you again and again.
Yeah,
and he just doesn't stop. Yeah. He doesn't stop. He doesn't stop coming at you. And when you I watch all those guys fighting, man, and they just can't handle the amount of pressure that he puts you under. And it's that's his thing. That's his thing.
Who did he fight? Oh mate, he's fighting against fucking Gilbert Burns.
How many significant strikes did he get landed on him? I saw.
He's only been. I think, not 1 or 2.
So he got 1 before that fight. I think. He had 1 in all of his previous fights. He had 1 significant strike.
I thought it was only
on him.
2 in total.
I think it was 1.
And
after that, it was 100 and something.
That's it.
Was it that fight? He got 100 and something. He landed against him.
Oh my god. I can't pronounce this dude's name.
I might be able to get up on my phone actually, but yeah, it was.
Yeah, got it.
It was fire.
Got it.
Yeah.
Stats. Sorry, people. We're just we're trying to. Okay, here we go. Got it. Wait, why is it giving me? Oh yeah, no, got it. Okay, here we go. So it was Gilbert Burns, Hamzat. We had. Oh no, you are right. 100. Wow, I did not know this.
Yeah.
Gilbert Burns had more significant strikes.
Yep.
119 or 108.
Told you.
Obviously, Hamza won off. He obviously had a 10-8 round because of there was the knockdown.
Yep.
Then the total strike rate, Gilbert Burns also won. So it's probably what about the ground control? Ground takedowns. Yeah, well there you go. Takedowns. He went 2 for 3. And he had he won off the ground. The ground control line he would have won. He had him controlled for 2 minutes.
Far out.
Gilbert Burns had 6 seconds.
Yeah, nothing, eh?
Yeah. So
Yeah, the ground games.
Gilbert Burns is a great fighter. He's just
He
obviously
is.
not on that. He's just not on that level. I don't know. I think I honestly don't know. I reckon we'll get the same Usman as we had for those first 4 rounds.
Yep.
As we get,
Usman will. I don't see to me, Usman is untouchable.
I think Usman will finish. I think he'll finish him early this time
Yep.
because he's pissed.
He won't take that chance.
He won't take the chance
won't take
of. But then that could open. But the thing is, Edwards is such a good counter fighter that something could open up again, and he could lay in that same right leg. Was it left? Left leg.
Left, shin kick.
Left shin kick to the head. Probably one of the best knockouts in a while as well.
And honestly,
Beautiful.
for me, one of the top knockouts in UFC
But he didn't
history.
just. The dude was dead.
He got hit, and you could tell the moment after the impact, he was done.
Oh, bro.
It was like
was
lights
a wrap,
out.
man.
Yeah, and so I see, and even if comes up fights Usman soon, I still think Usman wins. So
I think it's gonna be an interesting fight because they're both very different fighters, but also they want to attack and they like to go on the wheel. So it's interesting. But anyways, moving on. Let's go to UFC 280.
Yeesh.
So these are
Oliveira.
Islam.
Yeah. So
We'll go through the whole. See, UFC's got a better website. They need a boxing website that's not box rate. Okay, we'll go through the whole card.
I love Oliveira. I do, but it's gonna be tough for him, man.
We'll just go through the ones that I give a fuck about. Good flyweight fight.
Is Sean O'Malley's fighting, eh?
So that's what I was gonna start from.
Yeah.
Let's go from. Do you care about Benil Dariush? No, but
Not
he's
really.
fighting. If he was fighting as one of the top 5, but he's not. Okay, let's start with the fight, which I'm most excited for on the card, but I'm also confused with, and I'll tell you why.
What was that?
So Peter Yan, Sean O'Malley. That's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Peter Yan, former champion, probably still might be the best fight in that division. Sterling proved himself, but he's still, which is also very interesting. 2 of the top 3 fights are bantamweight fights.
True. Yeah.
Because realistically, whoever wins this fight gets the next title shot.
Yeah.
So I love Sean O'Malley. Love him, especially with the Nelk.
O'Malley.
Especially with the Nelk boys. He's especially how he's close to the Nelk boys. I'm seeing him all the time. I was just watching a podcast with him when he had. Who was he? He was just on a podcast with them the other day. Oh my god, one of them country singers was on. Anyways.
Luke Combs or something.
No, not him.
Oh.
Another dude. Another country singer.
Oh man.
So he's a cool dude, but he's the 13th ranked fight in division. He's not, and he's going straight against the number 1 guy.
Yeah.
And the reason is because he's probably of Sterling and Yan. He's probably the most popular fighter.
He is, yeah.
In that division, he might be the more popular than both of them, to be honest.
Yep. I would agree with that.
I think it's too early.
It is, and he did he lose his last one? Did he?
No. He's won 2 straight. No. He was a non-contest because he poked the guy in the face.
Yeah,
but he won. He was winning. He would have won that fight. He was up 2 rounds to nothing.
Yeah, man. Peter Yan's just. I just feel like he's gonna have his way with him.
He's a dominant. He's a dominant champion.
He is. He won't let Sean O'Malley in.
Bro, he's the best odds of enemy on the card to win. Minus 380, so 38 to 1.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, he should win.
I think it's gonna be a good fight. Honestly,
I'm looking forward to it because I want to see what Sean O'Malley can bring against the top dogs.
Yan doesn't knock out dudes.
No.
He will
But
power you out.
it's not his game plan. It's not his game style.
Which O'Malley knockouts dudes.
He's spectacular.
But then he has the height advantage. I think he's a height and reach advantage.
Yep.
Do I have a Taylor tape here? Come on, surely. I got a Taylor tape. He has the better record. He's 4 inches taller. He's 5 inches reach advantage. leg reach, which I've never seen before. It's got longer legs, if that helps.
Okay.
And the thing, look, man, this UFC website's great. Look at this.
That's awesome.
So well, half of Jan's wins are by decision, which I didn't know, and then Mali is 73% of his wins. But what I'm worried about, which is exactly what I've clicked on, the takedown defense with O'Malley, which is not horrible, but the takedown accuracy, 61% of every takedown he takes. He averages 1.4 takedowns in 3. He hasn't fought a 3-round fight. I think this might be a 5-round fight. Or was it 3-round? I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see this as a co-main event, 5-round fight. I think it might be a 3-round fight.
Yep.
But it's going to be interesting, to be honest.
Yeah,
it'll be very interesting.
Sean O'Malley, man, his best chance to keep it with the striking distance, man.
He's got to use his reach as an advantage because Jan's a short dude.
And Jan could probably duck a leg. I can see him ducking a leg kick and just sweeping.
Yeah.
Or just coming in and just take down. I can see that.
I could see a submission win, to be honest. But like, I want O'Malley to win really badly, but we'll just have to see.
Yeah.
Moving on to the co-main event. Another return from another fighter. Hope this guy doesn't fucking do drugs again. TJ Dillashaw versus a very controversial champion because he doesn't feel right about his championship wins. Aljamain Sterling. Which also could be interesting. Because Dillashaw, he goes away and then always just comes back and wins.
They're just unpredictable, man. Like,
They're both like, it's big reach advantage, 4 inches. Didn't realize. But it's just it depends. I don't know. I'll probably just have Sterling, I guess.
yeah. Yeah, no, Dillashaw, man, what a guy.
He just because he hasn't fought in a year.
I know, it's been so long.
It's been so long, and Sterling's been pretty active. So I guess we'll do him. And then the main event of the evening, Charles Oliveira versus
my boy Islam Makhachev.
I didn't realize this was a month away. We're gonna have to do episode 2 of this.
Yeah.
I reckon after these fights. Because there'll be 2 boxing fights to talk about, and then this as well.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'll rate that.
Yeah, let's do that.
So I see Islam just taking him down to the ground constantly, just pressure.
You have him winning.
But I love Oliveira. I love Charles. So my heart says Charles, but my head says Islam.
See, I don't have Islam at all.
Really?
I have a round 3.
Yeah.
Submit. I think Islam will beat him and the takedowns. I think he'll submit him from his back.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. I feel like I'll submit him from the back because Oliveira, the dude's won he's won how many straight fights? He's won. Oh, this is even. Oh, bro, because oh my god, he's not even the champion either, eh?
No.
Because you fucking didn't make weight.
Yeah.
Let's hope he fucking makes weight firstly.
So.
Bro, he's not even Islam's a favorite.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't know.
Yeah. So, what I've got is, I think, Charles takes the first round.
Yeah.
Because Islam even said himself he doesn't know what to expect, so he's just gonna feel it out, and that's not like Islam. Islam's normally just go in, balls deep, and just absolutely be all over you.
Manhandle you.
But Charles Oliveira has something that other guys don't. He's got that power. He's got that accuracy. He can do that sort of stuff to you, and that's scary for him. So
it will be. It will be very interesting how it goes.
I want Oliveira to win, and he can win, but it's more likely that Islam wins. But do you know what? I'm gonna throw this into the wind, and I'm gonna say Charles Oliveira wins. I'm just gonna say this because it's my guy, and I can't not back my guy. Man, I've got all right. I want to say in spectacular style, Charles Oliveira wins in the first round. Spectacular style.
Wow, see,
and that's a huge prediction. Watch, it won't be anything like that. But if it does happen, oh man, that'll be the best prediction of my life.
knowing the Doug is starting in blood and their tenacity, he'll last to the end of the fight.
Oh, fully, yeah. But
I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a late. I think he's gonna submit him round 3, round 4. End of the round.
I just got
Oliveira.
I got this gut feeling that Oliveira is going to win the first round. I don't know why.
Hey, let's hope your bets.
I want to see it happen though.
Let's hope your bet's right. Okay, let's should we move on to another fight? We'll move on. Let's talk about 281 because that's gonna be. Yeah. What is that only? Is it 282 any good? No, then it's fucking fight nights. 281. Oh no, 281's last fight. Is 281 the last big fight of the year?
I'm not too sure. I haven't seen 281 yet.
281's good. Yeah, that's. Where's 282? What the fuck? Bro, it just goes to 283.
Nice.
Oh no, I'm tripping balls. Yeah, what the fuck? Where's 281? 82. Anyway, so we'll talk about 281. I don't know what's happening in fucking 282. So 281. Oh, the card's already been announced as well. Another 3 big fights on the card.
Yo.
And Dan Hooker.
Ooh.
God, Dan Hooker's gone down in the rankings.
We
fought Michael Chandler, he was ranked 6. He's gone down to 14.
Ooh.
So we got 281, aka the rematch of the kickboxers. So we got Dustin Poirier, Michael Chandler, which I'm very looking forward to because with the lightweight of how everyone in the top 5 in lightweight, everyone in the top 5 in lightweight has lost to Oliveira, right?
Yeah.
Apart from Islam.
Yeah.
Who we'll see what happens.
We'll see, yeah.
But who's 3? No, 3's because is Makhachev 3? Was he 1? I thought Gaethje was 1. Hold up. Found him. Oh, wait up. Hold up. We're getting there.
We're getting there.
280. I think I swear he's. Oh, I know why. Because of Oliver isn't the champion anymore.
Because he didn't make weight.
Because he didn't make weight, so he's the number 1 contender. So they've done number 1 contender is Oliveira. Number 2 is Poirier. 3.
Okay.
3 must be Gaethje. 4 is Islam. 5 is Chandler. Okay. So Poirier, Chandler.
Yeah.
Chandler just came off another good win.
That's what. Yeah.
Who did he fight? He fought who did he just fight?
Let's see.
Okay, hold up. Wait, no, can I see this shit? Come on, website. Give me. Sorry, guys, just let me see. You know. Who did Michael Chandler just fight? I know he just won. Because he fought a good one. Come on, man. We're almost fucking done, bro. This one's going to be such a long podcast as well.
Your oath.
Okay, he got Tony Ferguson, that's right.
Yes.
So he went off 2 losses, and then he knocked out. That's right, the front kick to Tony Ferguson that dropped him.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so back to, that was, I think it was his first time Ferguson's been knocked out for ever, maybe. So, Poirier, Chandler. November card. We'll talk about this again. But we can still talk about it. It's way too early, but we'll talk about this again on episode 2 of the box. But let's. So back to where we were. So Chandler Poirier. I know this is way too early. As I said, we'll probably have 2 more of these before then.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And we'll see. All right. Well, I like Michael Chandler, but I also like Dustin Poirier. I'm looking at the ages. I've got the stats here. Poirier 33, Chandler 36, height Poirier 175, Michael Chandler. So Poirier's got 2 centimeters on him.
Jesus Christ, this is a long podcast.
Yeah, I know.
4,000 bars already.
Nice. And then reach, weight. I'm just gonna say it, Dustin Poirier.
Yep. Hey, I respect it. I think me too.
Yeah.
I think he's still if Oliveira wasn't there, he'd be the best.
He would be. That's what I'm thinking. Because he's just too good.
Because I feel like Islam's still pretty fresh.
Yeah.
He hasn't really fought anybody in the top. Who did Islam fight before this?
Don't know. Well, he was pretty dominant though.
Yeah, he's won every fight he's won. Everything he's won has been dominant.
He's dominant. Yeah.
I don't know if he's been. I feel like he hasn't been anywhere in the top 5. He hasn't. He's in 14 in the top 5.
Nah.
We'll see.
No, he's just going for the top dog.
Yeah, I got Poirier decision.
Yeah.
You know,
I'll
split. I'm gonna go split.
Yeah,
I think it'll be close.
I
don't think
I
he'll
hope
win
it's
though.
close. I hope it's close.
I
But
think it'll be decision, like probably like split. I don't know. Then on to Carla Esparza versus Zhang Weili. That's a good fight.
Angry Lee.
I think Zhang Weili is gonna go back and win that. The strawweight division's so fucked up because they get a new champion. It's similar to lightweight boxing. So. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, no, I agree. Ang Lee, bro. Man.
It's gonna be very interesting to say the least. And then I got Weili, probably to knock her out round 2 or some shit. Women's UFC is just weird, bro. Just because fucking there's never apart from fucking oh my god, what's her name?
Nunez.
Yeah, no, the other chick. Valentina.
Yes.
Shevchenko. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
fucking. You know, she's won 7 defenses.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
She's a weapon, man.
Someone's popular.
Yeah, I know. Fuck off, cunts. So I think Weili's gonna win. Then I want to see a Weili Noam Nunes fight again.
Yeah.
Fucking Rose.
That'd be cool, man.
Because Rose fucking shouldn't have lost to Esparza, but it's just so weird because there's a new fucking champion every 6 months.
Yeah. There's always someone you don't know.
Yeah. So I guess I'm gonna have Weili. I guess early
Yeah, I would agree.
round 2, maybe 3. I don't
I
know.
would agree. Now the women's is heading in a weird direction,
It is
man.
a weird direction. And then the big fight that everybody's been wanting to see since Pereira joined MMA, especially joined UFC. I think that's what I wasn't expecting of how fast he moved into the top 5. It's ranked 4, but again, Izzy's cleared out most of the division. I think he's had 5 or 6 title defenses,
Yep.
something like that.
Yep.
But he's been in most of the big dogs. How do you see this happening?
Well, this is huge. Like I don't think people quite understand. This is massive.
In Madison Square Garden as well. So
This fight for Izzy to me is the be all end all because this is his redemption against.
this is
Alex
it. This is
Pereira.
the only, he doesn't.
This is the only thing that matters to him.
Again, if he wants to go to light heavyweight, he's got to prove himself there.
Yeah.
But he's got to prove. This is his last middleweight fight that he has to prove something.
And to me, this will be his toughest fight because it's going up against a guy that knocked him out already.
How does Pereira fight in MMA though?
I'm not too sure.
So I haven't seen him.
I haven't seen too much about it, but all I know is that there's some bad blood there, man.
It would be.
And I remember seeing this little Instagram video of Pereira's son going in the ring after Israel got knocked out, and he started mocking him. He started fainting on the ground. And
serious?
I'm like, man, Pereira's bloodline's
Jesus
deadly, bro. And so I think Izzy's.
It's just such like an even matchup, like body wise. Like look at this shit. 23-1 Izzy, which is that one fight. I feel like he could come back and win light heavyweight at some point.
Yeah.
And then you got Pereira, he's 6-1. He's literally, I think most of his fights are in the UFC as well. And just because he's won, who did he beat? He just beat someone he beat someone in the top. I think someone who was like 5th or something.
Oh really?
His last fight. Let me look this up actually.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Nah.
It's very interesting.
I still got Izzy winning,
Me too.
but man, Izzy's head has to be screwed on.
Oh yeah, he has
It's got to be screwed on.
He has to fight a good fight. Yeah, he's fought. Bro, he's fought 3 fights in the UFC. Sean Strickland.
Strickland, yes.
What was he ranked? Was he ranked? I know he's 7. He must have been 5th or something at that
Yeah,
point. Or 6th.
he was up there for sure.
But he's 3-0 in the UFC. He's had a TKO, unanimous, and he's had the Strickland, which was a first round knockout. I remember saying that. It was dominant. It was a nice knockout as well.
Yeah.
His first fight, he did get submitted. But the thing is if Izzy does have a ground game. He's seen that against other middle fighters. No, he's not going to submit a dude.
Nah.
You don't know now because you haven't seen him be on the ground for a little bit. What's this going to say that Izzy takes this guy to the ground and submits him? Because this guy, I'm telling you, he's been fighting MMA, let's say, 7 years. He might have picked it up. But he's most of his fights have been, he has only fought the distance once.
Wow.
Against Bruno Silva, he's obviously too good for that. This guy's obviously a top 5 fighter, but is he It's just the body type, the 6'4" and the 185 each. Both similar reach advantages. Izzy by 1 inch.
Wow.
I really want to. I wonder how it goes because this could be
Wow.
body wise, stylistically, this could be a tough fight for him. But we might get a Francis Ngannou type of moment.
We could. Yeah.
It really depends.
You mean Francis Ngannou, Cyril Gane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How he switched up.
Yeah.
Took his time. Took him to the ground.
And just played that long game.
Played the long game.
Yeah, we could definitely. But I think Izzy just has more in his arsenal.
I think so. I think so as well. And I just because I haven't seen it, I've seen Perez a couple of his kickboxing fights, but you got to add in the whole other part of the game.
Yeah.
Because he's quite good in the clinch as well. So
he is, and
especially a dude that's like, he's not fighting a bigger dude for once.
Izzy can play like. Yeah. He can play a long game. He can play a game that wears you out.
Yeah.
But he can also play a quick game. He can
Exactly.
he can change up the tempo at any time.
Exactly.
And he has that to his advantage. And when he lost to Alex Pereira back in MMA, I can't remember if it was kickboxing or not.
Yeah, it was kickboxing.
And he wasn't the same fighter that he is now. You know.
No, not at all.
So now it's almost like they both know what each other have, but now they got more. Both of them. So this will be a fight, one hell of a fight.
It's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting. Everybody definitely be on the lookout for that fight.
Well, Izzy just needs to take his nails off and stop fapping off to anime and that. So.
I think I want to see it, honestly. I want to see a big knockout or something because like
I would love to see it.
This dude's been fucking love Izzy. 5 title defenses. I was wrong, but he's fucking look at decision. He's had 3 straight decisions in a row, which he's fought the three best guys in the division.
Yeah.
Vettori, Whittaker, and then I tell you what, I really don't want to see a third one of these, but it has the fight to make. It's gonna make it. If he wins, it's gonna see Adesanya Whittaker 3.
I love Whittaker, man. I love him.
But he's lost badly twice.
Yeah.
Knocked out, and then he's
lost on.
Like I don't know who else is he left? Who else is in the, let me find these rankings.
He's just walking through them all, bro.
Who else is in the division that Pereira's the only one left? He's 4th ranked. He wouldn't have got this fight if he hasn't beaten it. He wouldn't have, honestly, he would not have got this fight if he's already beat the top 3. You got Whittaker, Cannonier, and Vettori. He's beat 2 of them twice.
Yeah.
And Cannonier was a very unanimous decision. Derek Brunson, he beat him already. I don't really want to see that fighting. Apollo Cuss, I definitely don't want to see that again.
No way.
Strickland, do you want a dude who's ranked 7th fighting you?
Nah.
Or Hermoso, who's ranked 8th? The one I wanted to see was Darren Till, but he's lost. He's lost to Whittaker. So unless Darren Till makes a big move up, but I don't see Darren Till beating KSI either. He's just in a very odd place, which I'm saying he might have to move to light heavyweight.
Yeah, possibly.
Because he's gonna have to start fighting dudes again.
And if he does fight against Whittaker again, if that does happen, Whittaker can't handle it, and it's already been.
I just don't see
Whittaker.
If Whittaker wasn't in this division, he'd be the best. Yeah. One of the best ever in middleweight history.
Yeah.
But Adesanya, I just don't see Adesanya losing. It's not like Usman when Usman hadn't fought everyone. Usman didn't clear out he cleared out some of the division, but he didn't clear them all out.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's true, eh?
So I don't know. The dude is just too good, man. I don't know.
He's living on top of the world at the moment.
This might be. The thing is, are you really gonna say this is his biggest test though? On the feet, yes, he's the best striker he's ever fought.
Yeah.
But Robert Whittaker, I think, would beat this Pereira dude. To be honest. I reckon. I haven't. The dude's only fought 7 fights, so you can't say it so much. And his best opponent is someone who's ranked 7th.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, true.
I don't know if he would beat any of the top 3, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think Vettori would fucking out-wrestle him. Whittaker would out-tough him. Cannonier would out-tough him as well.
Yeah, no, I do agree.
This fight was only made. This fight was only made because they needed someone. They needed someone to be in the top 4.
Yeah.
They needed someone new, and then they needed someone with a story. And here's the story.
Yeah, no, for sure. And it's a good story as well. They're pushing a big narrative.
Yeah, so it's
and that story always gets people betting against the champion. You know? But Izzy's just got too much in his arsenal. So
it's interesting. Anyways,
we'll have to see when it comes. Eh?
Hey, Yeah, that's pretty much it about combat sports and stuff.
Bro.
Let's quickly we'll do the question of the podcast and then we'll do guess to guess.
Ooh, let's
There's
do it.
we can do this week's something else. The 10. Do we really need the 10? Let's see. Should we do the 10?
What's the 10 again?
Oh fuck! Have we gone over the clock again? I don't know. It's fine. We probably fucked up the video anyways.
Nah, it's fine.
Okay, the 10's the questions. Remember the 10 random questions?
Oh yeah. Give me some.
Okay, I'll give you a couple. Favorite, bro, they're all shit I fucking know. No, we won't do the 10. We won't do the 10.
Oh.
Do you want a couple?
Give me a couple.
Okay,
Give me a couple
okay.
of good ones.
Recent social media posts. Hawaii. Tell us about
Hawaii.
Hawaii. Hawaii.
Woo! Oh boy.
Bro, a couple.
Oh man, best trip of my life. Hey, I only stayed there for 10 days. Should have stayed there for a month.
No, you should have stayed.
I should have stayed there for a month. So I got family over there.
Grouse, eh?
Stayed over with my uncle and auntie at their farm.
Yeah.
So stayed there for like first 4 nights, something like that. Then went to a hotel. Hotel experience was alright, but we should have just stayed at the auntie and uncle's farm the whole time.
That's it.
Because you're with family. You know,
Yeah, true. I guess we mean, yeah.
Like my cousins and that they slept with us in the hotel pretty much every night anyway.
Oh, what the fuck?
So it was heaps good. We were just able to sneak him in. I didn't say that though.
Hey, they don't care.
People
don't need to know.
Yeah, and but I mean Waikiki, beautiful area. Always smells like weed, but it's still pretty cool.
It's bad now, isn't it? Oh, that was your first time.
Heaps of homelessness, and my cousins told me they're like, we don't ever go to Waikiki, because they live there, and they were like, yeah, we don't ever go there because it's just full of drugs and like weed. And
I guess it's similar to like us, like on a Bondi. You know what I mean?
Yeah, big touristy area, but just so much like revenue for that sort of stuff.
So I love Waikiki. I love Hawaii because it's a mix. It's like your Fiji, your Bali's, but it's very westernized because it's the part of America. So you have your American stuff. Yeah, you can go walk down the road and get it. Go and get Popeyes, for example. You go. One thing I'm still upset that you didn't get was my favorite American fast food. Well, one of mine. Chipotle is my number one, and they don't have Chipotle on the island. For some reason, but
that's rough.
I know. Raising Cane's. You didn't need it.
Raising Cane's,
You didn't need it. And there was one.
Well, like I said, bro, I only stayed there for 10 days, man.
There was one next to you as well.
Yeah,
in Waikiki, there's one. I
was gonna stay there for longer. We tried to extend our trip by one more day. Yeah, but we weren't able to do it.
That's alright. You'll go back again, I would imagine.
Bro, I'm going back pretty soon, eh? Yeah, for sure. So my auntie and one of my cousins from Hawaii, they're coming over in January. Yep. For 10 days. Yep. So we're gonna go for work. So we're gonna treat them pretty well. That's as good as they treated us, for sure.
Good.
So
gotta make it back to them.
Yeah, 100%, man. That was so good, bro. So I'm like, my plan is play footy in that. Yeah. When I retire and everything like that. When I retire in my 60s, 50s, 60s,
go live there, mate.
Go live in Hawaii.
Yeah, mate,
just vibe, man.
Mental, eh?
Yeah, for sure.
Here we go. We can keep it more travelling because I'm just thinking of these next ones. Who's your biggest inspiration?
Yeah.
Same person, I would imagine. Then we got favorite worst joking experience. Same answer. First celebrity crush.
Hey,
same
what?
answer. Give me that. It would be the same answer.
Megan Fox. Yeah, Megan Fox. Yeah.
Race celebrity crush that's happened. Recent celebrity crush.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go tap the camera.
Oh, let me see. I need to think about this one, man. Celebrity crush. Celebrity crush.
We got this done in 15 minutes easy.
Okay. Who have I got?
Who you fucking with at the moment?
Because I know Jason loves Zendaya. But simp.
Fucking loves Zendaya.
Nah, I'm not.
Who are you feeling, bro?
Not a big fan of Madeline Klein. Actually, no, that's a joke. Of course I love her. I mean Madison Beer.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Not a big fan of Madison Beer.
Me too.
Yeah, I would probably say Madeline Klein. Yeah, I'd have to say it. Yeah.
My boy.
Yeah.
Mate, the Jews and Samoans think alike.
Hey, that's just she's too good. She's too good.
I've got to ask you this because I've been running this. How do you feel about people that say Samoa wrong like that? Samoa.
Yeah, no, I hate it. And the amount of people and anyone who knows me knows that I always correct it by saying this one sentence. Please, sir, may I have some more?
I do pretty good.
You do pretty good.
I do pretty good.
And you did pretty good right when I met you as well. Yeah. And I corrected you once, I think.
I think it was early on.
And it was early on, and since then you've always...
Yeah.
I've never had a problem with it.
Exactly.
Jason never says it anyway because he's too scared.
Yeah.
He's too scared of trying to get it wrong.
Fuck you, motherfucker.
Get off netball, mate. Stop playing netball. Come with the boys, lad.
god, that's cracking, mate.
Simp. No,
He is, mate. He is.
He's a simp.
He is. We love him.
I do love you, Jason, but
Hey.
stop simping, mate. Stop simping.
But what is your favourite place you went to while you were in Hawaii?
Okay, my favourite place.
Your favourite thing you did?
So we did a lot of hiking.
Yeah.
A lot of swimming, a lot of that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Jumped off a 40-foot cliff.
Oh my fucking god.
That was fire.
I would imagine that'd be
That was incredible, man. And
yeah.
I wish someone took a video of my one.
Nobody videoed it.
We videoed my sister's ones, but not mine.
Fuck.
And yeah, apparently my one had like the biggest splash, of course, because I'm
Fucking all muscle, man.
big guy. And yeah, like I just remember, like my sisters and I couldn't sit down properly for like the rest of the trip.
Oh really?
It was so worth it though.
Hey.
Waimea Rocks. So there's a big rock there, about maybe 20 feet, something like that. Jumped off that as well.
Yeah,
Got a sick video.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. Now we did a lot, man. But yeah, I would probably just say, man, favorite place I went to. Bro, I could talk about this for ages because we just did so much, man. We did there wasn't like one place stood out. It was like the whole trip was like every day was a different experience, and I loved it.
Yeah.
So probably, maybe. Far out, bro. What do I say? We did Dole Plantation.
Yeah.
That was pretty sick. No, probably the 40-foot jump.
thing?
Yeah, that was sick, bro.
Yeah.
It was fire.
Pineapple ice cream.
Yeah, straight up, eh?
Bro, I'm telling you.
It was fire.
I'm telling you, it hits, It hits, bro.
It was nuts,
telling
man.
you, especially when the Dole Plantation one.
It was so good.
Right,
and
man.
I just remember eating it, and you can't even get sick of it, bro. It was so good.
So fucking good.
We did the maze, finished in like 10 minutes.
Did you?
Easy as, lad. I was like, oh yeah, you just follow the thing. I know it says to go around here, but let's just go straight through. We just made like our own holes and just ran through.
Fucking oath, mate. I've done that shit
so
like
good.
5 times, and I get worse. I think I get worse every time.
Oh really?
Yeah. But
I'm really good with maps, bro.
I didn't go last time, but I've gone the time before.
Yeah.
Because I've been to Hawaii like 10 times.
Yeah,
It's actually fucked.
It's so good, bro.
But you can go back there so much. There's always stuff to do. Like I reckon like a week and a half is like pretty good there.
Yeah, 100%. But for your first time, I would 100% recommend stay there for longer than 10 days.
Yeah, your first time
there's
definitely.
so much to do.
For me, I can't stay there longer than like 10 days is like perfect for me. I could do 2 weeks. Yeah, I could do 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I mean, like, 100%, bro. Like, next time, we got to go one time.
Oh,
I'll show you my cousins and that, and they'll just take us everywhere, bro.
I'm actually so down as well.
It'll like, honestly.
So I'm
man,
actually frothing in America. Like if I don't get into this exchange thing, I'll be going to Europe probably, and then American trip end next year.
Yeah.
So hey,
I
I even say just fucking come meet me over. Once I've done the
I'll be
exchange.
there, lad. I'll
Yeah,
be there.
fucking oath. Because hopefully I'm in like somewhere on the West Coast.
Yeah,
And then it's
yeah.
fucking. I'll meet you in fucking LA or
We'll
some
go,
shit.
lad. Yeah, for
There you go.
sure, for
There you
sure.
go. So we're just planning our fucking things, guys.
Yeah, on podcast,
Hey,
hey.
fucking
You
oath.
guys are witnesses.
Do you have any
Witnesses.
any new goals?
Any new girls?
Goals.
Oh, goals.
Because
I was
there's the
like,
goals. Because I'm readjusting.
I thought you said girls. I'm like, bro, I'm going to have to get one in the first place. I was cool, chill out.
I got too many.
Yeah. Well, me and my six pack at home.
Hey, right.
Any new goals, eh? So let's see. So within this next year,
Yeah.
so the year coming,
2023.
my goals. 2023, man. That's
Can't
rough,
believe it.
eh?
Yeah, it's weird to say.
My goals are going to be very footy related.
Yep.
Because now I want to go and get myself noticed. So
Yep.
I got noticed by a guy out in Perth.
Yes.
For the Perth comp.
Yeah.
And, could be offered a contract there and be technically professional. But I'm fine being semi-professional now in the Sydney comp, which is the best comp in Australia at the moment.
Oh, is it? Oh, perfect.
It is, yeah, for club rugby.
Yeah, club.
Yep.
Yeah. As it should be. Like it's always fucking competitive.
And so I'm happy staying with the club that I'm at. And the club that I'm at, we actually we're going through a lot of change at the moment. So we've changed head coaches, changed a lot of the staff, and a lot of our first grade players are now playing Super Rugby. Or they're playing overseas.
Oh, really?
And they're the first grade players in my position,
Hey.
which means that openings are there.
Hey,
so
that's-
I'm hoping that, maybe I can sort of work my way up and, the head coach already has seen me play this year.
Yep.
Has been impressed. So I'm hoping I can just grind away. And that's like, I'm grinding away now.
Yeah.
I've already had time off. I relaxed. I enjoyed myself. Now I'm back in the gym.
I can do it. Yeah.
Back running, whatever. I hate running. but I'm doing it.
I do as well, man.
And I'm back like doing stuff now, just keeping myself active, my body fit, so that when that preseason comes, man, I'm ready for it. You know. And I want to prove myself. And within this next year, hopefully, I'll get offered a contract overseas. I would love to play in America. Mm-hmm. I would love to play France, Japan, somewhere like that, and be able to play over there and, really like just experience the world.
Just get a good fucking highlight tape. And
yeah, bro, for sure.
Get an agent, send it over.
My scrum coach actually, somewhat my set piece coach for footy. Yeah. He created a little clip and he sent it over to the guy in Perth, and the guy liked it. That's why he hit me up. So
that's what I'm saying, bro. That's how.
Bro,
you know that guy Levi who I had on?
Samuel Sevens.
Yeah. He got a contract with the French, some French team.
Oh.
That was from an agent.
What, Toulon or something like that?
Yeah, no. They're like,
Racing 92?
They're like, and they're not in the top division.
Oh, okay.
They're like second division or some shit. But it's still like pro team.
That's
and he's
good, man.
But either way, bro, he just played for the fucking Commonwealth Games. So like,
yeah,
you do the
that's
same,
awesome,
bro.
Man. Yeah, for sure.
Would you ever do sevens?
I'm not fit enough to do sevens, and I'm not quick enough to do sevens either.
There's your answer.
I did play sevens when I was younger, and I was very good at it.
It's fun, yeah.
But I was a lot fitter and a lot smaller.
I don't know if I could play sevens, to be honest, because it's just like if I'm playing footy, I want to play the whole thing.
I know.
So, like,
it's a better game when it's 15.
It is
people. So
yeah, hey, but then you got to play in the Olympics. So okay, if say this ever happens, 15, who are you playing for? Australia, New Zealand, or Samoa?
New Zealand for sure.
Yeah,
but.
Yeah, because you cheap for New Zealand as well.
That depends how much game time they give me. Like it depends. Like, am I coming off the bench for New Zealand and playing like 2 minutes, or am I playing the full game for Samoa? Yeah, or the full game for Australia or something. But I want to get as much game time as possible. I want to be able to enjoy the footy that I play. Yeah. So, I mean, at the moment, I've always been All Blacks. I've always supported them, so I'll go for the All Blacks. But wouldn't be opposed to the Wallabies giving me a. Do Sunday.
Hey,
so.
why wouldn't you? Chuck something under the table.
Give me a little contract. Let me sign it.
Mate, on to this week's W's and L's. You remember that? That's
I do, mate. This is a long time ago.
10 months back, mate. So give me. You know what? Give me the last 10 months W's and L's, and then give me this week's W and L. So
okay.
Give me a W taken over the last 10 months.
So W. W.
I think I know what the L is going to be over the last 10 months.
What's the L?
Not doing as well in footy as you wanted.
Yeah, that's 100% the L. Yeah. I was going to say that. So W was it for me. I'm going to go a little bit spiritual here. It was finding a new church, and now I've worked my way through, and I'm working with like the youth in that, which I always wanted to do, which is really cool. Yeah. So now I'm like a youth leader and everything, so I love that.
Yeah, you've been enjoying it.
It's a big W, and I'm like with like real good mates of mine.
Yeah, well, that's what you want.
I'm just really loving it. Like church isn't like a chore anymore.
Right, he's getting Korean barbecue himself. Like it's a
Korean
barbecue church now. Teppanyaki, sorry, I meant teppanyaki.
On, bro. And after every service, we go grab a feed at Macca's or something.
Cheeky.
Well, I know I say I'm going to the gym, but yeah.
After.
Yeah. And then the L was for sure footy.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even an L. Like it was just we just didn't perform as well as we probably could have.
Yeah.
But I think as a result of that, I learned a lot about myself.
Which is what you want.
And I was able to develop myself and be able to develop in an environment where it was sort of like the opportunity's there now, and now I just need to take it. So it's an L, but there's W's that come out of it too. So yeah, man.
Just found another podcast. Just 8 a.m. tomorrow is good.
Hey yo, 8 a.m. times, baby.
Mate, just got another fucking potty. We was meant to fucking be on yesterday. Doesn't matter. I'm here with you.
Yeah, that's what matters, mate.
That's what matters. Thank you.
Screw that guy.
Yeah. No, he's actually a good dude as well.
Fair enough.
Okay, that's this week's W and L.
All right, so this week's W and L.
And I finally get to participate too.
So I already said teppanyaki, but I'll go away from that. This week's W, basketball.
Yes.
Oh, came back to basketball. Let's go.
Yeah, mate, the light skins and
we on, back. Baby.
This
week's L. We lost basketball. Yeah, his brother got ejected and Sam got a technical foul. Woo, Wow, what a time to be alive,
fucking,
eh?
I wish we were still here, and he would be able to talk about it.
That was so funny, man.
It was hilarious.
It was like that was my first taste of what basketball was like in Alexandria.
Yeah, and that's how it went. It's so brutal, man.
That was mental, bro. I couldn't stop but laugh at the refs, man.
Yeah, I played a pretty mid game. I'm not gonna lie.
Still
like,
dropped 20.
Yeah, 20. Yeah.
I'll drop 2.
That's right. 2 more next week.
Yeah, 2 more. Yeah.
Nah, I reckon we're gonna get Isaac plays like Draymond Green, so like we needed him because we didn't have a glue guy on our team. So bad.
I'm like no look passes, but I'm also like defensive efforts are like my thing.
He is, mate. Trust me.
Like I'm also the coach of the team.
He
as
is.
well.
He is.
I coach.
He motivates.
And I laugh at the refs.
Mine is this is the first answer I've ever done like this.
Yeah,
Might be the only answer ever on this podcast like this. My W and L is the same thing.
Ooh, okay.
My W and L for this week is Project 50.
Oh.
So if you guys don't know,
Tell him, lad. Tell him.
Project 50. Firstly, shout out to Alex Kapos. He'll be coming on this podcast soon, and I'll probably get him in the next. He'll be on this probably within the next month or so because he's done this, and at that point I'll be in the middle of this, and we're going to talk about like these obstacles he's had. So the Project 50, if you don't know, it's 50-day challenge where you have to do 7 different things, and some of those things are having a good morning routine, eating healthy, working out, reading, learning a new skill.
Yeah, that was a wrap. That was sick.
Hey,
looking at reading.
Hey, let's go. And so with that, then waking up before 8 o'clock, which I've been dying because I can't fall asleep before 12. So I've been doing that. So the L is I'm being tired every fucking day. Yeah. I'm already like dead.
Yes. Yeah.
And all I've done today is play basketball and film this.
Nice.
So, but then it's good, like, because I'm being I'm even Isaac and my mum was saying before this, I'm looking slimmer and I feel
much slimmer. Yeah.
I'm feeling better. I'm eating better, which like one of my big problems was I would eat out and not eat the best thing. I'll just go and grab a burger. So I haven't had a burger all week, which isn't a hard thing to do.
But when you're surrounded by me, it's a very hard thing.
Exactly.
To do.
When you're with mates and stuff, like we went and had McDonald's and I had a fucking wrap.
Yeah.
And which I'm proud of myself, but it's only the start, and we're only today's day 6, so.
You know what? I'm proud of you, Sam.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you, mate. It's
mate.
a lot of effort, and you're doing very well.
Thank you, mate. So day 6 today, and it's going all right. You know, I've got to fucking read 10 pages, and so. But then there's this one thing called a new school or goal. So this is a new goal. My goal is to get better at the podcast, so that counts as the goal for today.
Yeah. No, I rate that.
So that's what I'm doing.
We're on. We are on.
So we're on. So that's Yes, that's why that's a W and L. It's a W because I'm happy with myself, and L because it's also
it's rough. It's a rough go.
And then W was another cheeky W. Isaac. It was great having Isaac back, but it was also an L because we lost.
Yeah.
And I could have played better.
But yeah, I think I could have played better as well. It was my first game in a year and a half, so.
So I'm still getting back into. I'm still getting back. We're playing the team that we beat by 30 next week.
Oh, oath.
So
yeah. No,
when me and Jason tied up 25 each.
Oh well, let's hope Jason comes, eh?
Yeah. So I just need to play better. I need to drop like close to 30, but that's fine. Moving on.
That's all good.
The question of the podcast. This is the last boxing related thing because I was like, this is the perfect question for the podcast. What do you think will be the biggest fight this year? I'm talking numbers.
Numbers.
Yeah.
As in like what's gone past and everything like that.
I'm thinking all year. What do you think was going to be the biggest fight this year? Just biggest fight, not the most best fight, just biggest fight this year. Not looking for a certain answer, just opinionated.
When's George Kambosos and Devin Haney?
October 16th, I think it was.
Yeah, let's do that one.
Okay, I agree. I think it will be as well. Yeah, it's probably like that, to be honest. Maybe, no, Canelo Triple J would do good numbers.
Oh, yeah. Nah, but I'm still going.
Yeah,
Kambosos.
I'm curious what the pay-per-views by. It's from a pay-per-view. You see fucking KSI Logan Paul 2 made 2 million pay-per-views.
Really?
It's top 5 ever.
Really?
Yeah, bro. It was like 4th. It's 4th all time. Behind Floyd. And then the top 3, it's Floyd, Pacquiao, Floyd, McGregor, and then a Mike Tyson fight, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Now the new segment. Well, it's not new because I've been doing it for like half the podcast, but it was introduced when you were here. Guess a guess. So this is where we get guests from last week. So ask the question for the next week, and then you ask a question for the next guest. So we had, if you haven't seen the podcast, it's with Duke and Lav.
Yeah, my boys.
Our fucking lads, our boys.
So
Mate,
I went to school with those boys.
Shout out to Moran and Port Hacking.
I love you.
That's our fucking homies, and
This is the boys.
yeah, they're great. Great podcast actually. It was really cool hearing, like, because I didn't know much about like rap basketball and stuff. I've known about it, but like, because Lab's like being invested.
He's in it. Yeah.
So like learning about some of that stuff was quite cool and stuff, and social media, because like how they get filmed and stuff now. And back when I was playing, back when we were playing juniors, it was never like that. So
Are they still on Huddle and everything?
yeah, but they've always on Huddle. But I'm like doing like over Instagram and getting like tagged and fucking blown up and shit off you making a 3-pointer.
OTB and stuff like that.
Stuff like that. So we're just happy for them. But what I can't remember who asked which. No, I do actually. Duke asked, "What's your ideal way to spend a day off?" And then Lav asked, "What is your biggest regret?"
So my ideal way is to spend the day off.
Yes.
Was it? All right. So it's
It's a day off, no working, no footy.
So I normally wake up at 6 a.m. regardless.
No footy training, so you can still lift and stuff. There's no footy training.
So I normally wake up around 6 a.m. regardless, just because I work in the morning all the time. So it's just like built into my inside clock. Wake up, literally watch YouTube for an hour, and that's just puts me in a lazy mood for a day because I'm just relaxing. Have 2 breakfasts because I'm that type of guy.
Fuck yeah. Hey, fair.
So that time will be about 7:30ish. Drop a fat dump for about an hour.
Yep.
Because I normally do that anyway.
Yep.
And then it'll be go to the gym.
Yep.
Because I like starting my day off in the gym as well.
Yep. And
I normally like eating. I eat a little bit before the gym, and then I normally eat bigger after the gym. So the 2 breakfasts will be after the gym.
Yep. Okay.
I would say. And the gym, I would spend maybe 2 hours at the gym, eat, be super lazy, probably sleep. Yep. And then wake up, watch some Netflix. But that's if it's just me by myself. My ideal day, I would want to spend it with the boys.
Fucking oath.
So yeah, my ideal day, I would rather just go out and spend it with the boys. But if it's just me by myself, just lazy,
Hey, that's
super
fair.
lazy.
Fair.
And then biggest regret in life.
You said biggest regret.
Okay, my biggest regret.
Just go in life, yeah. Fuck it. Get deep.
I pissed in a bubbler. I was pissed in a school bubbler back when I was in year 2, something like that. Because I got told the guys wouldn't be friends with me if I didn't do it.
What?
So I did it, and yeah, I'm not friends with them.
Yeah, clearly, fuck it out.
But nah, yeah. So that happened. What else? What's another big regret? A big regret. When COVID hit, I stopped going to church.
Yeah.
Now that I'm back at church, I realise I missed out on a lot. So I guess not going to church will be my biggest regret. Just stop going to church.
Stop not going to church.
Yeah. But yeah, now I'm back at church. I love it. Just can't get enough of it. So that would probably be my biggest regret, to be honest.
Sweet.
Yeah, and then my question for the next person.
Yeah, mate. What is it?
My question for the next person would be: describe to me, in extreme detail, your process for picking the clothes you wear and how you put them on, left sock, right sock, stuff like that.
Fast.
So yeah, and in descriptive detail for the situation, as into what you would wear for a different situation. And how you put that on.
I like it. It's different, mate. It's so different. I do like that. Okay. Yeah, that's mad as. Yeah.
Easy.
Fucking oath.
So yeah, that person's gonna have a fun time doing that.
Mate, Bailey's gonna love that one. Far out. So that's pretty much about it. So this is the first episode of the box.
In the box.
We sell the Reupload. So this is Reupload episode 28, and it's going to be called The Box, featuring Isaac Clarke. Well, because this is our show, so you're going to see Isaac pop up in these, every. Mate, we thought maybe at least once a month. Whenever hope we're going to try and do it after a big card or something pops up, and and maybe there might be an NBA one of these eventually.
Yeah, 100%.
If we get to that, but
it doesn't even have to be just boxing.
Yeah,
it can be
but
something else.
but at the moment, we're just gonna stick with the boxing, combat sports type of thing, and please let us know what if there's certain fights you want us to predict or any of that stuff, and you can follow Isaac on Instagram at I think it's Isaac. Ooh. Is it Isaac _J Clarke?
Oh mate, you're too good at this.
I know it's Isaac.
You're too good.
It's Isaac. Yeah, I know it's something something like that. Yeah, see what I'm saying?
Man's all over. He knows me. I'm literally just called Big Fella. in
Yeah,
like, the
he's
description.
big fella.
Big fella with a footy and some more than that.
Hey,
Yeah.
if you have Bay Real, check out Big Fella 44. Or Big Sam 115.
Yeah, oath, lad, oath. No, we have some good B-reels
There
on
are
there
some good
for
B-reels.
sure.
Oh,
yeah.
mate, there's some quality ones. But yeah, you know where to find us. Yeah, shout out to True Geordie once again for the inspiration.
Man, what a guy.
Yeah, what a guy.
True Geordie potty.
Yeah, True Body Potty. Mate, this is like as a True Geordie podcast and does the Pain Game a couple episodes. So that's what it's
So
going to be
good,
like.
yeah.
So we're going to number these for now, but maybe in the future these might just be like little sub things. But who knows? It was great doing this. And I'm Sam Fraser of the Reupload podcast, and by my left from you guys is my boy Isaac Clark, and
That's me.
we're out.
I love you.
See ya.